Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
These are little ones. Press them out. We're going to squeeze those cheeseburgers out of those hips. All right, and those French fries. And that carrot cake. Ooh, press. Yeah. All right. Now.
Gone, she been gone so long, she been gone so long.
Gone, she been gone so long, she been gone so long. Gone, she been gone so long. Gone so long.
She didn't have to leave me, she didn't have to run.
Roses are red, the destination too far.
But I'm legally blind, so how I'ma drive a car?
So did you know what?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Light Bright, the toy that lets you create beautiful pictures with light. Work with colorful pegs that glow with light, light bulb not included. Make people, animals, things, and with refills, Bugs Bunny or Bozo the Clown. You can make lots of pretty pictures with Light Bright from Hasbro.
At the sauces that'll take you on a trip from the Wild West to the Far East. Mikado?
Thank you, McNuggetson. Sweet and sour sauce, now here to please McDonald friends. There's that hand again.
It's called Godzilla.
Hey, fantastic.
Sweet and sour sauce. All right.
Barbecue sauce? Sweet and sour sauce? What else you got, McNugget?
Well, I got a sauce here that can turn old Sam into a samurai.
Huh?
Hot mustard sauce.
Fantastic. Hot mustard.
What a great idea.
I love it.
Barbecue sauce? Sweet and sour? Hot mustard? Gee!
You said you had another one, McNugget?
That's right. Honey?
I was just a plain Jane. Until I took my first dip in a souffle cup filled with honey. Goodbye. I love y'all very much.
Wowie woo-wow!
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse out here alone.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Don't beat yourself up over past mistakes. You are going to fuck up again in the future, quite possibly in a most spectacular fashion. Why worry about yesterday's fuck-ups when you have tomorrow's fuck-ups to look forward to? You are a fuck-up, and fucking up is part of your growth process. Embrace the process.
A chicken parm and my family's gone and I'm gonna eat some weed. Everything is better when the family's gone and I'm gonna watch TV. Wait, how many of these have I had already? How long have I been talking to myself? Oh, fuck it.
Dá o dedo pra fora. Não, só tem dois. Vou dar uma metadinha.
Tá de boa, hein, Clark?
Tá. Eu não vou cair nesse negócio aqui de ponta cabeça, não. Pode esbagaçar.
Olha aí.
Obrigado! Sai daqui o doce ali, rapaz!
Ô, louco!
Caiu o bagulho.
you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
On BF Live. You know we vibing. Oh, in the midday. You know we vibing. We're the best chat family. And the greatest panel of friends. And all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
It's me, it's BF Live. It is Stream Show 420. Let's do it. You demanded it, so we're having it and we're doing it. It's Show 420. Let's go. Oh, shit. BF Chang is in full effect already. Normally I don't smoke during shows, but today's a special show. It's BF Live, the vibe. Come here, baby. 420. Let's do it. Everybody now. Get your shit. Do it, baby. You got to do it. One of my favorite Mary Jane songs. The one and only Rick James. I'm Rick James, bitch. I'm Rick James, bitch. Ooh.
She's my main thing. She makes me feel alright. She makes my heart sing. And when I'm feeling low,
Listen to the words now. What did she do for you?
turns me on with a love.
Where'd she take you?
Takes me to paradise. Do you love me, Mary Jane? Yeah.
Oh, I do. I do so much that I'm going to do a show all about you today. What's up, everybody? You guys demanded it. You guys were like, when I got show 400, you guys were like, you realize that you're going to have to do a 420 show, right? And I was like, hell to the yeah. You know what we do here on BF Live, the vibe. So we got some great bros that have never been on the show before. I invited all kind of people to hang out today. I want to know what you're up to. I want to know your favorite strain. Even if you don't enjoy it or imbibe, maybe you can just listen to a bunch of knuckleheads talk about it. I want everybody to tell their best stories and all. You guys wanted the show, so BF Chang will be in full effect the whole show. I figure I'll take it the other way. Rather than avoiding smoking during the entire show, let's smoke during the entire show. So, you think I'm fucking around? Come on, I got my funky bong right here. Come on, man, let's go. We're gonna do this shit, man. Let's hang out today and have a day, man. I got bros backstage. Matter of fact, I got returns of bros backstage, and he's wandering and getting around. So I'm gonna bring him on without any further ado, because he ain't been here in a minute, and I want to surprise some people with this because everybody has missed him. He's my friend. He's yours. I'm so glad he is back for this episode. He's the one, the only Scott Fitzpatrick, the prop master's back in time for the 420 episode.
You guys remember me?
Oh, yeah, we do remember you, Scott. Of course, buddy. We know your hoes. Here we go. Scott! There it is, buddy. Welcome back, buddy.
Yeah, I ain't going to miss a 420 show, man.
Bro, I had a feeling, man. I just know there's something about us weed heads know, and it was like, if there's nothing more disappointing, like I can't let a bro down, like we're getting a high on like a high show or something like that, man. So there you go. I know that's a big thing to make. Do I go to the funeral or do I go to the 420 show? I'm going to the 420 show. How you doing? How you been, man?
I'm doing okay. I didn't mean to be gone for so long. What turned into a 3-day trip went to a week and a half.
That's okay, buddy. I mean, you're good enough to be here on the days you can, and I understand. And you've always been the type of person since I've known you, where you're like a binge and purge kind of person. When you need to drop out and take care of some business, that's what you do. So I know that about you, and I appreciate it. But I will say your hair's looking your facial hair looking a little long there, my friend. Looking a little, caught my eye a little bit.
It's turning winter here. It's time to go grizzly.
I get that, buddy. I get that. I don't blame you. Extra layer or anything. Bro, it's been so cold where I'm at. The wind, like it's cold and it's windy on top of it, man. So I'm just getting blown about, but I can see you're out in the woods. As you are.
Luckily today at 420 for the 420 show, it's kind of decent outside. Out here playing in the leaves with the dogs. I missed the dog too, by the way. I didn't realize how much I'd missed that dog. He let me know how much he missed me too. It felt good, man.
Ain't that's bro? That is so amazing. Like we can be like gone for like a long weekend, or especially when we're gone for a week and we get back. Yeah, those animals know, man. That is awesome. Like you missed that dog just as much as it missed you. Well, that's awesome. Yes.
It feels good being missed by a dog. I can't believe it.
You didn't even expect, right? See, you had no idea, and that's why you see Space Nerd react and say, and a lot of people say that dogs and animals pets are a lot better than dealing with humans. You know, they love you unconditionally, and they're real about it. Well, this is great. We got Scott back. I'm so happy. I got some of our regular bros backstage, and I got some bros that have never been here before, Scott, for the 420 show. I said, let's get the link out to some bros and hoes that we know. So let's start bringing some of them in. I'm going to take the lift off reel out of the back. It's already off to a start to a good show. Let's bring our main co-host and the guy from up north. He's my friend. He's yours. He is Bobby Nick. He's got deep butt cheeks. Come on, bring in them deep butt cheeks, Bobby Nick.
Deep butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Fuck yeah. We're doing it. We're having it. Captain Nick. Reporting
Scott, that's something that's kind of evolved in the week that you were gone or so, and that Bobby Nick somehow got possession of this hat. What did they mail it to you, Bob?
I mean, I bought it on Amazon.
Oh, okay. I'm sure I couldn't remember the condition you got, but yeah. So it looks like he stole it off the captain from Captain and Tennille or something there, Scott. I don't know.
Yeah, because see, I've been without internet too and everything for a few days, so I ain't really watched no shows or nothing. This is new.
This is great, man. So if we get the time, we're gonna see how the show goes today. We're gonna get high. Everybody want to get high? Come on. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go. We do have some stuff for Scott's Hole we can check out, so we can do that segment and all that stuff. But I'm more interested in like talking about and hearing people's stories and stuff. Welcome to the show, Bobby Nick. Happy 420 show for me at least.
Yeah, happy 420, Bobby friend. Yeah,
I like your new background you have right there.
Yeah, Scuff with Shane made that for me. So
Scuff with Shane made that for you. Boy, that's awfully nice of him, man. You know what? It's so nice of him. I should try to maybe have him on the show one time. So what do you say I do right now? I will. He's here. He's Scuff with Shane. Hey.
Oh shit!
You see how I did that? You see how I did that?
He's on mute. He's on mute.
He's on mute.
No, I'm so
we rehearsed this.
Hello.
We rehearsed this.
I pulled an Andrew. Fuck me.
He pulled an
How's
Andrew.
everybody doing?
He pulled an Andrew. Shane, welcome for your first time hanging out on the Vibe. Happy 420.
I'm honored. Thank you. Happy 420, man. I got my Grateful Dead shirt on too. It's really old, but
all right.
You can barely see it, man, but
then you will get by. You will survive. All right. Now I'm liking your new banner you got back there. You got the weed base on it, and you got my logo on it. You got the new fresh Bobby Nick logo going on it, peak hunt there, and
Happy 420 there.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's cool, bro. That is awesome. Yeah, so you guys are awesome. Like a lot of people in the chat said, as soon as I did show 400, all you weed heads were like, you're gonna have to do you're gonna have a 420th show, and you're gonna have to do a 420 show, right? And I'm like, hell to the let's do it. So welcome to the Vibe for the first time, Shane.
Thank you, man. I'm
You're
very
welcome.
honored.
You're welcome, buddy. All right, let me see. I got one more person backstage. Now, I just kind of brought him in kind of the way spontaneous we were talking about him, but some of these guys were already hanging out on a previous show, the show that happened right before BF Live, The Vibe, The Morning High with the host of this guy. I'm going to bring him in now. He's already with us. Today is a 420 day, but today is also a Whack-A-Go Wednesday. He's always here with us for all that kind of stuff. It's the one, the only, it's Pecan.
Goonie Goo Goo.
Pecan.
Goonie Goo Goo. Pecan was holding it down and setting the pre-show vibes. How you doing there, buddy?
I'm doing okay. Just chilling.
Having a lot of partying activity over there. I seen you had the Reverend Wild Bill, right?
Yep.
I think was Shane was in there for a minute. We had Bobby Nick, right?
Well, Shane was in the chat, but I had an actual special guest on my show.
Oh, that's right. And I also sent him the link. Tell everybody who you had on the show, Dave.
I had Brian Clotter, the asshole.
That asshole Brian Clotter. Yeah, so Brian's had the itch for a minute. I know he's had some transitional issues where he couldn't really get to a situation where he could put his gear up, but I heard him say that he's got his gear set up, so it's good to see him hanging out with you guys. So there you go. You never know what's going to happen hanging out with these bros and hoes on these shows. All right, well, I think I got everybody in here right now. We'll have to see if Andrew comes along and see what he does, but if he's going, we'll play. Guess what Andrew had for lunch and all that stuff. But let me see what's going on.
Happy show 420. Let's get high, bitches.
Yeah, all right. Shit. Off the clock, Alexa wants to get high. Let's get high,
Go
bitches.
get up.
All right, so let's do it. Matter of fact, hey, look, like I said, normally I try to avoid smoking, but I'm gonna finish off this bong hit that I started outside. Ready? Actually, I'll play.
Cheers, everybody.
That's everybody. Do one right now. Let's start off the show in a big way. Come on, it's a 420 show. Let's not mess around with it. I'll play the bong effect while I hit a bong. Hell yeah. And so it begins, the 420 show. Yeah, Scott. So I kind of want to do, I was thinking, reflecting on this, like, what would a 420 show be for me? So you have to go back to the beginning, like the first time that you ever copped or you ever like did it or you had a notion of it and all. So I'll start with mine and maybe that'll spark some of your guys. So mine is that I was never really, I'm a bad drinker. Like Rodney Dangerfield, he has like a line, what his show, I'm a bad drinker, right? And I've always considered myself a bad drinker. So my father would always get me, go get my beer, right? And I would open it for him. And after a while, you get curious and you would go, and I go, ooh, and I would make that beer face, right? So I was never a beer guy. But at one point, P-Cunt, it all came together. And I blame my brother-in-law. I don't blame and I thank my brother-in-law that he's no longer with us, Charlie. I was 15 years old, P-Cunt. That's the first time I did it. 15, that's when I did it. So yeah, and I remember that I was kind of over in the basement of his house and all. And then after that, I wasn't really like hooked on, but I'm like, this seems kind of more like me than beer ever did. Like I never got the welcoming feeling. But do you have a first like story, P-Cunt? Like, do you remember the first time that you got some or smoked or who you were around when you did it?
Well, of course, my parents, they smoked all. You got to think, I'm a '70s kid, so I
learned it from watching you.
Yeah,
so you're one of those actual kids.
So, my parents, they did it in front of me and my brother all the time. So I was getting contact high all the time just being around them. So, pretty much just kind of started there. But far as smoking wise myself, I didn't start until late, to about 22, because I smoked cigarettes first. Well, actually, I started smoking cigars first.
Oh, shit.
And then cigarettes, and then finally got the weed.
So how does that go over? Like, did your parents ever pick up on it? Because I'm curious if because sometimes the weed parents didn't want the kids smoking weed, but how were your parents with that? They gave no fucks? Or
see, at first I thought they was more pissed off that I was smoking cigarettes for one thing.
I would believe that.
They was more concerned about that than me smoking pot. They was like, oh, cool, smoke with us now. So that's what happened. So I ended up smoking with the parents. It's always good.
Interesting. How about you, brother Shane? You got any story that comes to mind when you talk about your first time you ever got around it or you fell in love with it or whatever?
First time, man, is kind of like a mash story between yours and P-Cunt's, because like I was hanging out with these people and at school, in high school, about 15, 16, and we skipped school one day. We figured we'd go to the mall. We walked over to the mall because the mall was like right behind our school. So we walked over there. And somebody was like, hey, I got a little bit of weed. You guys want to go smoke it? And we were like, fuck it. Like, I've never done it. Let's go do it. So we walked behind the mall to this big-ass house that his dad was building. So we walked in and everything, and we went, like, up to the upstairs bathroom where the big jacuzzi was. And we all sat in the jacuzzi, right?
The dry jacuzzi.
Just passed it around. We passed it around, bro. That was such a good experience, man.
That's cool. See, there's probably many things about your life you can't remember, but you do remember that. That's why. That's another thing I find
really
interesting
vivid.
about it.
Like I can close my eyes and just live it out again.
And I can hear the way you kind of told the story, so that's pretty funny. I know Bobby Nick, man. Now he has a history with it up there where he was, and I don't know. You go as far as you want to, as far as your history, Bob. But I know you were in the game a little like younger and all, and you had. I know, for lack of a better way, it kind of makes you paranoid at this point, right?
At this point, yeah. I don't know. I started getting like panic attacks and stuff from it, so I was like, I had to quit it. But yeah, my first time, I remember I was with one of my friends, and he smoked weed all the time, and I was like, hey, man, hook me up. So he did, and we went into the forest, and we toked the shit out of like a whole gram, I think.
The good old forest, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. That first time I didn't feel anything. It wasn't until the second time.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that. Probably at least half the people that I've ever asked, or heard talked about this with, they said that, like, I don't remember really feeling it the first time, because I think sometimes you got that. I remember the first, you're like sitting there like, okay, what's it going to be? Like, what is it? And then, maybe I think you like psych yourself out for it sometimes and all. But, we're going to talk about that. We should talk about that too, Bobby Nick. You said the woods, the good old trusty woods, man. Like where Scott is right now, Scott. 'Cause that's back in the day when you had to get away, man. So, like, I mean, you've been around for a minute, Scott. You remember, like, when you used to hang around people, or how you first like get involved with it?
Well, my first time is I have to take you back to the spring of 1989.
Nice.
And, and I was the last of my group of friends that would do it, man. I was hardcore against it. My parents wasn't as cool as your guys's. It was let known that I'd be the scourge of the earth if I ever got caught doing it. So anyway, I was also in rock and roll bands and stuff in high school. So, and Poison was and Bret Michaels was my idol. And I seen this magazine of Bret. There you go. I seen this magazine of Bret Michaels that had a pot leaf on his hat, and it said, "This bud's for you." And then that night I went and tried it.
that night.
Hell yeah.
They talk about this being your gateway drug and that being your gateway drug. For Scott, it was like a picture, it sounds like.
I was the last one of my friends. All my friends, I was running out of friends, man. I didn't have no friends left. I was the last one.
That's fun. Like, I gotta get into something. All right, well, I got one more borough backstage, and I imagine this guy is he's out pounded all of us. He's probably smoked us left and right. So let's get his, if he can go back that far and get his first story. He was hanging out earlier with the guys. Let's bring him into our show now. Let's bring in the Reverend Wild Bill. Come on, RWB.
Oh, Bill.
Oh, not this guy again. Jeez.
He did the same thing.
Bill.
He's muted.
No. Unmute yourself, Bill.
Unmute yourself, Bill. See, weed head, yo, freaking weed head.
Wish you could do this on my show.
Where's the mute? Still talking away, and he's still muted.
Hey, you're muted, buddy, and I can't unmute you, so it's on your end.
Click the screen and then the mute top. There you go.
Anyways,
there he is. Now he's got it.
As I was saying, yeah, everybody, and to you, Captain Bobby Nips, deep butt cracks.
Cheeks.
Deep butt cracks.
Cheeks.
How you doing?
Because of deep cheeks, you got deep cracks.
And Bobby has multiple cracks.
Since this is a 420 show,
yeah.
Let's see them, guys. Let's see them.
Let's see them. Let's do one. If you can smoke them, if you got them, and we can talk about edibles too, because I haven't done any edible game yet, but we should talk about
that too. Yeah, we can tell you about edibles, but puff pass. And anyway, let me get this little juicy one lit up.
Uh-oh.
Wow, Bill's lighting that shit like it's a candle or something, man.
Yeah, well, you have to. This has been dipped. If you don't, it will the whole thing will torch up.
Wow. Yeah. Man, see, Wild Bill needs all them diamonds and dipping and all that stuff. Me and Scott talked about how we're afraid we're gonna throw our tolerance off if we do all that dipping and diamonding and all that stuff. Yeah, you will. Bill's like, yeah, you will.
Normal pot will not get me off no more.
Well, that's interesting. Now, you have been around for many, a couple generations of weed, obviously. A couple years, right? Not telling any secrets there, buddy. So, man, you go before me, and I can remember having just some old brown, funky, just brick, fucking whatever you could get, dirt weed. Like, what? Weed.
Now, what's good? Now, what's really good is when you get that dirt weed compressed into a brick.
That's what I was saying. Brick, man. That's old school. You used to get the corner of those brick, and you'd be lucky if you got the brick because a little concentrated in there, maybe.
And but I put it like this. When I purchased, I could get. Does everybody know what a Prince Albert can is?
I've heard of. I know it's like
Albert tobacco.
Right.
It would come out. It would be about that wide.
Mm-hmm.
About yay wide.
Yeah.
And yay tall.
Right.
Good bit of tobacco in there for rolling and stuff. Right. But I can get one of those, de-seeded, de-stemmed for $7.50.
Holy shit. And you probably remember like lids. Like I've heard of lids. I remember lids a little before my time, but used to get a lid. They would put like in a lid of a mayonnaise jar, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Mason.
Just, and then you got elbows too.
Elbows.
Guys, I think we got to remember that Reverend Wild Bill is 100 years old. So, he's
Well,
way
Bobby,
back, way
Bobby,
back.
in this lifetime, I'm 100 years old.
Ooh, there you go.
For that, because like I tell people, and I'm proud of it, that when God said, "Let there be light," I pulled the damn string.
Hey-o.
That's how old I am.
Even when string, he didn't go, I hit the switch. He went far back with the string. I like that, Wild Bill. All right, man.
And I tried to tell Noah that damn boat wouldn't pull skiers, and he wouldn't listen to me. And look how many died, drowned, trying to get pulled up by that daggum. But I told him it wouldn't work. But anyways, as y'all were asking, today I'm doing what is called the flower itself is strawberry. Strawberry shortcake is the weed. The hash core in the center, not sure where it comes from, but it's hashish. And it's been dipped, which you see resin just as the heat goes, you see these big old globs of resin just coming down the outsides of it. It looked like a melting candle, actually.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I just see my tolerance just going away when I hear that kind of stuff. And I see that.
So when you were talking about that, Bobby, the reason why I had to do it that way is I had to use my crack lighter.
Yeah. I got the mini torch.
Well, for doing dabs and stuff like that, you got to have this.
Yeah, you got like a blow dryer crack lighter, no doubt, my friend. Holy shit.
You either got to heat the nail up or heat the bowl up. Something got to be heated up.
Hey, check out my boy Bill. See, I don't even mess with the dabs because that's like too much like work for me, man. But Bill, he's been from one end of the spectrum to the other, man. So I'm glad you're here on my 420 show, man. Thank you for always supporting me and all. Hey guys, now that we've established kind of you guys being here, what do you say we go to the chat? Because I've been seeing some cool comments and people in the chat, and I know everybody wants to say hello and tell their weed stories. So I'm gonna do it and get into it. I'm gonna put my glasses on. This is so great to have all of these great bros and friends in here. Let's see what kind of show we can get down with today. I want to know some of your favorite like weed songs. I played the Mary Jane one and all, but think about that stuff. Let me run the element. I'm going to put the glasses on. Everybody grab what you need, if that being weed or whatever, because it is the Vibe 420. I'm going to go over to my media assets right here, and I'm going to run the one that says the opening chat family check-in, and you guys let me know what you're up to. Let me know your favorite weed story, and even if you don't smoke weed or imbibe in weed, that's good too, but let me know in the opening chat family check-in, and let's go. Come on.
Yourselves.
That's right. They will continue to talk amongst themselves. They're going to talk with me and all of my bros on screen. BF Chang is in full effect. So let's do it. I also want to remind everybody that it is Wednesday, and it's a special day also here on the Vibe, not just because it's show 420, but also because it's a Whack-A-Go Wednesday. I set a modest goal of $420, so if everybody can help me that on my Whack-A-Go Wednesday, I certainly appreciate it, and I see people already have, so let's do it and get into it. Do you have them posted up, folks? Do you got what you need? Because it is post time. I see no less than 146 comments for the opening chat family check-in. It's going to be a good one. 1 minute to post time. Approaching the gate. You set the vibe. Let's go, folks. And so it begins. Just a Guest checked in using his membership armchair comic emojis and a Slurpee emoji. How you doing there, Just a Guest? Who slid in there first? The Reverend Wild Bill checks in. What's up, brother? And he says, number 2, but I beat P-Cunt, LMAO. Hey, there you go. And then the Reverend Wild Bill checks in with a most generous $2 super chat on a Whack-A-Go Wednesday on our 420 show. And he says, hoo-ah, but I know he really meant hoya.
Can I get a hoya?
And Bill kicks off Wackago Wednesday. And we continue on. Thank you to Reverend Wild Bill, because then he's not done being generous. He gifts up one membership on the Vibe. He's a member defender. Thank you, Reverend Wild Bill. I'm so glad you're here. I can thank you personally, Reverend Wild Bill on screen. Thank you for all your support and generosity. My friend, he's a member defender. Let's see who got lifted and gifted. The Panelverse checks in and says, come on, people. Let's go ahead and hit that like button and support the show. Thank you, Panelverse, for always coming and supporting consistently. There he is. Pecan says, Goonie goo goo, you begonias. I love that. And he also says, Ungo Bongo, what do you gano, gano, gano? So that's how we let go right here. Pecan, thank you. What do you gano? I saw your show this morning when you played that little Eddie Murphy clip from Coming to America, where he goes, "Good morning, New Yorker, hello," and they go, "Shut the fuck up," and he goes, "Yeah." I love that one. That's a great classic clip. Pecan then has fun with all the membership emojis right here on BF Live The Vibe. Thank you, my friend. And did I mention that I have a $2 level right here? That's right. You can be part of my 2 Vibe crew for $1.99, and you know, a long time. Mouth hugs are negotiable. Thank you, Pecan. Pecan then checks in, always adding one member to the family every day. Thank you, Pecan. He's a member defender. Let's see who he lifted and gifted today. Pecan got the one and only Ding Dong, Mrs. Slight Clyde. Where have you been? They've been busy. They're over there working hard and over there in the Levy-verse, but Ding Dong was lifted and gifted by my bro Pecan. Annette checks in and says, what town does Andrew live in? Now, I noticed before the show started that Annette checked in with many concerned chats for Andrew, so we'll kind of get through these while we go through. Pecan checks in and says, Panelverse, Hoya. Pecan, please help, she says. Yeah, Annette was concerned because she saw Andrew on a live last night, Bobby Nick, and no, we've experienced this kind of before. Annette says that Andrew was so depressed last night. She would like to try to help him, tell Stormy he was dirty. I know it's unfortunate in that we've been through certain phases of this with Andrew, and you think you're getting him into a better situation, and then Andrew's just such a unique individual, and we can't seem to find the right situation for him. And we talk about this many times after the show. So we only wish Andrew the best. And we do, we talk and we counsel and we do the best we can on our end, and encourage him to be an adult whenever he can advocate for himself. So that's really all we can do, Annette. But thank you for checking in and your concern. And you're certainly not the only one, Annette, but thank you. Space Nerd checks in and says, in line for coffee. Can't wait for the show. Thank you, Space Nerd. Happy 420. Let's greet our friend Space Nerd the way we do with the bro Terry Nee produced little welcome video here that he made for her. We get that going, the little Star Trek video. We say hello to the nerd. Happy 420 show, Space Nerd. She says, Hoya, yo Hoyas.
Until now, our mission has been that of
get a box of Joe for everybody and for the party. Get a box of Joe.
An investigation of alien life. But now, a new task.
Get all the fellas get to say hello
today. Out into where no man has gone before. Space.
Nerd.
These are the voyages. Starship.
She got serenaded. The Space Nerd serenade. Space Nerd steps into the vibe right there. On a Wednesday, on a Wackago Wednesday, she says, Hoya, you Hoyas. Space Nerd, good morning to me. Thank you. And, she said she was in line for coffee, Bill. And are you a coffee guy, or am I mistaken by that? You like coffee? All right. Because okay, so what I'm getting at, Bill, is how much I enjoy, since we're doing a 420 show, how much I like how those two things work together. A hit of weed after you have a drink or whatever, it works really good together for me. Not many things go together as well as those two things, but look, Bill, he's going for something. I encouraged him. I can spark something. Oh, he's getting his coffee. He's getting his weed. So there you go. That just occurred to me when I heard that Space Nerd was in line.
Okay. You talk about having one after the other or whatever.
Yeah, what you got?
Why not just have it while you're doing it?
There you go. That's what you just saw me. You just saw me finishing up mine, Bill. But I don't really talk about it with a lot of people. But those things really do go good together.
But no, this is my wake and bake cup though, because if you notice, there's a bowl right there. I smoke out of here.
Awesome, buddy. There you go.
And I drink out of there.
There
So
you
I
go,
can
brother.
vote at the
This
same time.
this is a professional, and this is why he's hanging out on the 420 show. Episode 420. Hell yes, that's Scuff and Shane hanging out with us for the first time on BF Live the Vibe. The lovely Reenie checks in and says, smoke 'em if you got 'em. You know we will, damn it. Nerd gets the nerd call from Scuff with Shane. Scuff with Shane shouts out on that and says, we do agree with you 100%. Reenie says, YouTube acting up already. Hoya. How's the feed? I'm not getting any complaints. Hopefully it's okay. Reenie Hoya from our friend Scuff with Shane. Hoya, everybody from Bobby Nick was hanging out in the chat. Reenie says, hey there to Shane. I gave you Mississippi to say hello, Shane, if you'd like to say hello back. To Reenie.
Hello. How are you?
There's Reenie.
Wake up, Shane.
Hoya, Bobby Nick from Reenie as well. Let's see.
Hey, butt cheeks to you, Reenie.
The Reverend Wild Bill says, can I get a Hoya?
Can I get a Hoya?
Space Nerd says Hoya to Shane, to Teeny and Bobby. Number 420. That's right. Hey, you know what? Let's start the morning off right now. I don't know. You do this at your own risk. I don't know. Terry Neese seemed to think there might be something wrong with this, but I think it's a good idea. Where have we been on this? Look, have no cushion OJ.
Rolling up and they fade away. They want cushion OJ. Every day when they wake up, that's the first thing they say. They want that cushion OJ. Rolling up and they fade away. They want cushion OJ.
Hell yeah. I'm also trying to catch up with this awesome chat, man. You guys are awesome. Great energy in the chat. I want to make sure we get to everybody in here. Now, everybody. There it is. 420. There's Reenie. Hoya, Reverend Wild Bill from Scuff with Shane. Space Nerd gives the Hoya out there to everybody. She says, what do you know? Reverend Wild Bill to the Space Nerd.
Good no.
What do you know? The Reverend Wild Bill says Space Nerd good know in return. FJM says good afternoon, y'all. FJM brother, hope you're doing well. The calcified kid, keeping them arteries wide open. Hoya FJM says Space Nerd. Hi FJM says Reenie. Scuff with Shane shouts out Hoya to FJM. The Reverend Wild Bill says FJM. The calcified kid, hi. Reenie says here we go. She knows what's up. Let's party, says FJM. The nephew checks in, the former nephew of Perry Caravello, and says, my daddy is Cookie Caravello. Oh, shit. What is going on here? We got to turn into Perry Caravello Live tonight to find out. That's tonight? No, that'd be tomorrow night, Thursday night, PCL. I'm high already. PPP says FJM. The Crazy Cute Sunflower checks in and says... Yes, that's right. They're all commiserating over our love and desire to make things better for Andrew. Boner activated, says our friend Wavy G. Check it in. Let's go, buddy. He's ready to go and have fun today. What a great Wednesday already. The Nightbot. There's the Nightbot, the membership link. If you care to support me, BF Live the Vibe that way. Crazy Cute Sunflower says good day to me and happy 420 episode. Well, thank you, Crazy Cute Sunflower. Just a Guest checks in and has fun with the Perry emojis. Crazy Cute Sunflower. Annette says, listen, guys, I figured it out. She is busy in the chat about this. Annette is right. Just saw his last video 14 hours ago about Andrew. Yes, just the JFMP con. All concerned. To set up an email account strictly for Andrew's concerns. There you go. I mean, you know, if you guys can help anyway, in any way you can, we certainly work on it all the time. Woohoo, says our friend Space Nerd. BF Chang, FJM knows what's up. He knows what's up. Come on. Let's go. All right. Please send me your favorite weed strain. I'm compiling a list. Well, Space Nerd, let everybody know how to get a hold of you. There it goes. If you DM or something like that with Space Nerd, let her know your favorite strain. Scott, I'm still on the mule fuel, my friend.
Yeah, I'm on Mine come from the streets, right? Street pharmacy. So I don't know what I got right now.
You got that weed flavored weed there. And I know Ed, excuse me, Reverend Wild Bill said he already has like the mix thing going on there. Anybody else have a strain they want to shout out or anything?
Blueberry muffin.
Blueberry muffin. Is that you got to go to? Can you get it every time you want it?
Pretty much.
Yeah. This is the first one. This is the first one that I've been able to go back and get a couple times of Peak Hunt. Normally I have to go shop for the next high THC thing. But what about you, Shane?
I don't know. I'm just puffing on some local stuff, mitten extracts. So it's just.
I hear that. There you go. That's cool, brother. Bro, like until like we had the whole legal game here where I'm at, and you can go and get it. I wasn't like hip on the whole strain game, and I couldn't name anything and all. So yeah, I get what you're saying, man. That's why I would say, I'll take the weed flavored weed, please.
It seems like anything. It seems like anything mints. Anything has mints in it. Seems like it's been good. Face mint.
Yep. Mint. You're not wrong about that, Scott.
I had one called Permanent Marker. It was weird.
I think I had that. I did. I do remember seeing that name and thinking how unappealing that was. Kind of just the name, right? Like I don't want anything like that funky skunky.
I don't know if it was like a placebo effect, but like the first time I hit it, I was like, man, this really tastes how a permanent marker.
Well, I think a lot of these things were like named. That's another thing. All the names for these different things. I think that's another thing. Everybody's high and they're like, bro, tastes like a fucking permanent marker, bro. What the fuck? That's what we'll call it, permanent marker, bro. Remember that shit that tastes like a permanent marker?
Oh,
That's I think that's how a lot of them get their name, man. I don't think it's any harder than that. I really don't. They got these like cookies and this. I think that's what they were eating when they got high with it and shit or whatever. Let's say.
Right.
Reenie loves seeing the bros, and she likes shouting out Scott right there. She says hello to Scott.
What's up, Reenie?
Reenie, there you go. I told you, people have been missing you. They've asked for you multiple times. You call that thing a bong, says FJM. Hey, it's my little quick get around, man. And plus, when I got a little quick sneak outside and all that stuff. Come on, man. That's another thing we can talk about. But my first one, I used to have one that was about like a foot and a half, like a 2-footer or whatever.
I got a 2-footer.
There you?
It's
but what about your bong? What about your bong? No, but yeah, you got a 2-footer. Well, some of them they get too complicated. I had this thing called a fishbowl one time, Shane, and it was essentially looked like that. It looked like one of Perry's like globes or whatever in his apartment, one of the chandelier globes like that size, and it had a cork in the top, and it had 2 hoses. Wild Bill, look, Bill's about shaking his head, going, "Yeah." And so you would do it with a bro, and then you have to make sure that my bro didn't like outlung me for the hit, Ed, right, Bill? Yep.
Like a hookah.
Yeah, more or less, but it was like it was just
a water pipe. Water pipe.
Yeah, it was just a water pipe. It was a straight draw. It was a competition or whatever every time, Scott.
You had a bowl in the center with the stem that went down to the water, and then you had 2 hoses coming off. And if you wanted to get him, what you did, you reached over there and you crimped his hose. That way he couldn't do it.
It became a competition all the time, Bill, right? I'm get this motherfucker, because you would smoke with certain people, one of those things, and you go, I got this son of a bitch who's going to like try to draw all the hit out to his damn self, right? So yeah, that's fun. You call that thing a bong? So I've had a couple in my time for real.
I still have one of the original Tommy Chong bongs.
Tommy Chong bong. Say that 10 times.
It's got Tommy Chong's picture on the front of it in black.
Tommy Chong bong. He went to jail for them motherfuckers.
Yes, he did.
That's a terrible thing, yeah.
He went into the movies. Tommy went into the prison. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people follow that, but Tommy, he tried to get early into the weed game, and of course, a lot of people wanted him to endorse stuff and all, and he got caught up selling bongs and did jail time just for selling paraphernalia, not even the actual shit.
And Tommy Chong tells a story that when they came to search his house, they found a bunch of weed. They didn't even look at the weed.
Didn't care about it.
They just wanted those fucking bongs.
Right, because somebody was making some coin, and when they smell you out and you start, somebody's making more money than me, goddamn it, you gotta do something about this shit, right? So Scott, you're unforgettable in every way, says Reenie.
You really are.
Amber checks into the vibe.
I did miss you, Scott. I've been wondering how you've been doing, what you're doing. So
we've been talking about you, man, on Bobby's shows all the time. Like, where's Scott? How's Scott been? Hope he's doing good.
Well,
these guys will tell you I tend to disappear now and then, once in a while.
Scott, people asking about how you doing and stuff like that. That was on the good side of people talking about you. Now, if you want to hear about the bad side, people were talking about you. We can go there too, But hey, glad you're alive, bud. Hope you get a computer soon. And
it's good to be missed, man.
I told everybody you were just walking outside in the woods.
Yeah.
That's
you
it.
get lost.
I walk outside in the woods. I just walk outside in the woods. I be walking outside in the woods. I go to the woods and then I walk.
See, not lying. Man's in the woods right now. There, and that contact is family. Good day, Scott, and welcome back. Sunflower. Point it to the sunflower, says the space nerd. FJM, what is your favorite weed strain? I'm compiling a list. Well, you got me down for Mule Fuel. You got Pecan down for Blueberry, right? I'm trying to remember Shane's. I do smoke weed. What was yours, Shane? You just
can
regular?
put me down for the permanent
street
marker
pharmacy.
one.
Permanent marker. That's a good one. Put him down. That was a good comment for him. And they should put us down for street pharmacy or whatever for Scott, I guess.
It might be because of the movie, which I did just watch again a couple of days ago. Pineapple Express is always a good go-to.
That was one of the first. Well, that was one of the first like known name strains famous ones that I ever heard of because of that, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And my favorite strain, I guess I would have to say, I mean, these that I've been getting, I'm not counting these blends I'm getting because that ain't fair. But the old school, if I had to pick, if I was going to go back old school flower at Buds, I'd have to say my favorite is skunk.
Yeah,
me
too. I do like skunk too.
As a matter of fact, the more it stinks and the stickier it is, the better it is.
Yeah.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? When I was overseas, over in the foreign country, meeting exotic people, we had a thing over there called Thai sticks.
Yeah.
Thai sticks, now granted, was good.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how we judge the quality of the Thai stick? We take that Thai stick, we throw it up against the wall. If it sticks, it's good.
It's sticky, icky. You gotta get the icky.
It's no good. But now, if you get one that's sticky and also dark colored, that one you definitely put aside for a long-term effect, because what you now have, because it's so plentiful over there in Asia, you have now got Thai stick cured in oak.
Awesome. There you go.
Well, I wasn't able, I'll be honest now, believe it or not, during the time I was in the military, I did not smoke. I did not do drugs because there was a because in there.
Mm-hmm.
I could drink. And I did that.
Very interesting you say that, Bill, because you're a man of experience. And so I have a clip that's related to that you will probably, since we're talking about all things weed, I think this clip found me or whatever. So let me show you this. It's about smoking during the, it says, was weed a problem or during the Vietnam era, or did Washington overreact? Let me run this video here. Let me take the mute off here.
Recent surveys estimate that well over 50% of the soldiers in Vietnam use marijuana.
Weed is everywhere, cheaper than beer, easier to find than food. For some, it's boredom. For others, it's the only thing that takes the edge off in this jungle of horror. It's causing alarm back home. And now, under President Nixon's new war on drugs, every soldier heading home will have to pass a urine test or stay behind.
Wow.
I should have asked you about that before I played that, Bill. So my apologies if it brought up too much for you.
On that now, I'll be honest, because of what I was in, I did have responsibilities of looking at people that doing that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I didn't mean to use air quotes because the problem was out there. It really was. Believe it or not, though, most of it was done on a base where you didn't really have to worry about. That's where you really, but I mean, yes, they did it. There could be a problem because yes, you could get so wasted that
you can't react.
But the thing was, though, there was other stuff over there too that was actually worse. The smoke was no problem.
Right. I mean, they were. I understand it's heroin and everything over there, right?
The thing was, with smoke, you get people like me where high is normal. Not being high is abnormal.
Right. If you have those certain kind of people.
And I'm to the point now. I function better than I do if I'm not.
I'm the same way, buddy. Let's check in with Rini. Let me continue with the chat family check-in.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Rini says Hoya to John Wayne. The Don checks in, the one and only, and says,
"Hey now."
Hey now, Don. Well, his name's working, and then it's not working. It's working today. Hey now, it smells like a party in here. Hell yeah, buddy. What's up? How you doing, man? You know what's up. Yeah, and it's just something how the culture has changed over the years. Space Nerd says Hoya to John Wayne. Wavy G says, okay, boys and girls, I won't be participating in 420, whatever that means. I'm going to sleep. Hoya. Thanks, Wavy G, for checking in always on BF Live The Vibe. Hi, Rini, says John Wayne. Deep Butt Cheeks says our friend Scuff with Shane checking in. The Don says Scotty's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Scotty's back. Come on. Scott! Yes, I was certainly very happy when I thought about a 420 show. I'm like, I need another 420 bro. So I'm very happy that he made his return for this show. Hey, Scott, they upped me up my Deluxetine. They're talking about drugs. Okay, drugs bad. Deluxetine, too. The Widow Killer says 1 month until the bake-off till 12/12. Now, here's one of our smoking friends. Oh, my goodness. Mandy Diff checks into the Vibe. She slides in or sails into the Vibe. All right.
Deep budging to you, Mandy.
Yes. Sweet morning to the Don. Scuffle Shane checks in and says hi to Mandy. Hoya Nerd from Crazy Cute Sunflower. You want to? Hey Scott, you got one? Or no? Scott's outside. You want to do this outside, or you would rather not right now?
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
All right. Something gonna come out the woods on him one day. Something's gonna come. Look, he looks to the left and right and make sure whatever that animal is doesn't come out and attack him. Hoya Mandy, says our friend Space Nerd. It's one thing to do that noise. It's another thing to do it out in the wild like that. That's pretty funny. Puff Puff Pass, says our friend Space Nerd, having fun. Hoya Space Nerd, good to see ya. Says John Wayne. FJM says Captain Deep Butt Cheeks.
Deep butt cheeks to you.
Good day, Bobby from Crazy Cute Sunflower.
Deep butt cheeks.
There you go. Ned and Space Nerd are connecting in the chat. Happy 420 episode, Mandy Diff. I like that it's a greeting for everybody here. The Don shouts out the Nerd and says puff puff. Pecan, you get acknowledged by the Space Nerd.
Nerd.
Space Nerd shouts out Shane. Rini says, I'm deaf. You're deaf in one ear and you can't hear out the other. It's going to be a great day. Look, I like that in that. Thank you. I got to say, it's a good day. Maybe when you help Andrew as well is what you meant. SS. The Don says, hey now to Pecan.
Hey now.
The Fat Pig says, good day, and I say good day to you, sir. The Fat Pig, making our way through a very busy, very fun chat on this 420 show. Smoke up, you damn stoner, says Don checking in. Shane, spreading good vibes, Rini says right there.
Thank you.
Scuff with Shane. Hoya from Amber.
Amber, how are you? Hoya.
Space Nerd says, my dead shirt has holes. No matter, never gonna not wear that shirt. There you go, she says. So, yeah, I don't think there's any such thing, as long as you're not going out anywhere, there's no such thing as like a bad concert shirt or one that's too old to wear. There's always a cool factor with wearing even an old concert shirt. Let's see. Lawyer letter, ha ha ha. Yes. Mandy Diff shouts out Shane, Rini, Nerd, Crazy Cute Sunflower, Annette, FJM, Pig, Don, Amber, happy 420. FJM says it's a great background, Scuff with Shane.
Thank you. Thank you.
Annette, you have talked to his family. There you go. They're talking about Andrew in the chat. Peacunt, Goonie Goo Goo from the lovely Rini.
Rini.
Mandy Diff shouts you out as well, Peacunt.
Mandy.
Space Nerd says, FJM, what are you smoking this morning? FJM, everybody has to report their strain to Space Nerd. She is making a list, an extensive list. I like this. I like the compiling of a list. Amber says, Mandy Diff Hoya. Amber Hoya from Scuff with Shane. John Wayne says, happy 420, Mandy Diff. Space Nerd shouts out Clauder. Yeah, we had Brian on the show this morning. Pecan did. Purple Urkel at the moment, Jim. Purple Urkel. Not Purple Urkel. I used to remember something called Purple Urkel. Maybe that's a drink or something. Gotta get that purple. We're making our way through the opening chat family check-in. How do I find them? John gets a shout out. I'll find them. There's Brian checking in. You did surprise me, P. Cunt, because you had me going. I was getting this show ready today, and I was tuning into you, and he was like, I'm going to have a special guest. And the people were like busting your chops in the chat, like, hey, who's going special guest going to be? And you're like, hey, hold your pants on. I got a guest coming in. And it ended up being Brian Clauder. That was a pretty good one, bro.
Yep.
I thought it was going to be something like, oh, what is this shit? But that was good. So that was pretty good. Brian Clauder showed up and says, happy 420, boys. Rini, I'm smoking Sherlock Blomes. What are we talking about here? Sherlock Holmes. FJM says, I don't know, but it's covered in white stuff. Ew! What are we talking about over here? What do we go? Oh. You know, you do see some of those pictures, Scott, and Scott and I have talked in the past about High Times. That was like weed porn back in the days when it was basically illegal everywhere, but you had a copy of High Times. You were like almost afraid to be caught like looking in a copy of High Times, right, Shane?
My Bible.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My Bible.
Yeah,
I'm getting hungry.
Right. So he's out in the woods. You got to get them kitty snacks or whatever. But yeah, Bill, I know that was where the true weed heads were. The ones that first places you heard talking about like seeds or anything kind of like that, and the cultivating and the growing and the culture, all that stuff, all was kind of grew out of that magazine.
I mean, I have bought one seed for $300.
Really?
God damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Boy, you got to really trust that you know what you're going to do with that thing.
And guarantee, well, you got to trust the seller because you got to.
That's where it starts, of course, yeah.
But what kind of killed that whole thing out was when the post office started X-raying stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Radiation kills the seed.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's done. Yeah, that's good. That's a more you know from. Yeah. So that radiation kills the seeds if you send your. There you go. Let's see. Rini says, I smoked 2 joints in the morning.
She was living in a single room with 3 other individuals. One of them was a male, and the other 2, well, the other 2 were females. God only knows what they were up to in there. And furthermore, Susan, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to learn that all 4 of them habitually smoke marijuana cigarettes.
What?
Reefers.
Oh, shit. I smoked 2 joints in the morning. That's right. That's another favorite song. Does anybody have another song that comes to mind? I got a couple more lined up here, but does anybody?
I got one.
Okay, but it doesn't have to necessarily be about weed. It can be just something you enjoy with weed. But yeah, what do you got, Pecan?
Pass the Dolce by Musical Youth.
Oh shit! I didn't cue that up, boy. There you go on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Pass the Dolce. I got a couple of them up here. Shane, does any songs come to mind for you that you either like that they talk about it or that you just enjoy?
Flying High again.
Yeah, that's cool. All right.
It's from the Bong by Cypress Hill was my jam back in the day.
Oh my God.
Or Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Mary Jane. I started off the show with that, Bob. That's my favorite.
There you go.
Ruth Alicia.
Yeah, Pecan. When this was out, you're like, I know what they're talking about. They talking about smoking some motherfucking weed. Wait, did he say bong? Did he say bong?
The Dutchies on the left hand side. Pass the Dutchies on the left hand side.
So that's like, that past the Dutchie, the little Dutch master or whatever that they used to kind of roll the weed with. Like past the Dutchie, right? The Dutch master, right? Yeah, and that's another thing we can talk about. Like our first instrument, the first thing that you ever got or smoked out of. I have a story about that too. So I told you my brother-in-law, he turned me on to it. I learned it from watching you, right? And matter of fact, I have a picture of him right here that I look at as I'm saying that. So I say I learned it from watching you. He gave me this old pipe, Bill, and I'll refer to you because it's a Dr. Duke Grabeau pipe. Remember the Dr. Duke Grabeau? He's like the pipes that they used to sell them in the store. So the old men used to smoke the pipes and would dip, had the tobacco and just sit there and smoke on a Dr. Duke. And it was like a commercial thing, almost like the cigarette of pipes.
And they had a filter in them too.
So my brother-in-law, being the first time, I didn't have shit, right, Bill? He passed me this Dr. Duke, and what we do? Take the fucking end off of it. What do you got? You got a nice. So that was my Dr. Duke was my go-to. That was my bro for a minute, Bill. The Dr. Duke. But Scott, you ever remember like the first thing you ever had a favorite piece? I had glass pieces that I busted and everything, but I had a couple of those.
I didn't have a whole lot of paraphernalia because I always try to keep until recently, I was real secretive about everything I did. So I had to make my own things. And so I made the what everybody else does. They get the little pipe fittings and put the pipe together.
Oh yeah, that's a go-to. That's definitely a good one. And you can if you clean it, you can take it apart and make it kind of plausible that you didn't have it. Right?
Yeah, you can get a screen from the kitchen sink.
Yeah,
bro, I learned that because I was a painter back in those days. In the early, and so I do new construction or whatever. And if this is the more you know from me and Scott, if you go to new construction and you can untwist the caps on the bathroom faucets or even the kitchen faucets, they have 3 or 4, sometimes 5 screens in there, right? They ain't gonna miss one on a little new construction, are they? So that's how I copped some of my first couple screens the same way, bro.
Whenever I'd rent a house, one of the first things I'd end up doing is check to see if they had a screen in it, so I know what the last renters were like.
That's right. If they had enough screens, you're like, hey man, somebody done beat me to this. That means they had some game or something. Scott, how about that?
I remember my mom always bitching about. What the hell are you doing with all the screens that are coming out of the sink?
But the problem is, though, with the new ones now, though.
But yeah,
they're making plastic screens now.
Yeah, they're using those kind of filtery kind of
real quick, Bobby Friend, real quick. Well, I tried to interrupt. Well, I've been so rude, when you asked me about overseas.
Yes, sir.
What I laughed about at the end, where they said that they were going to test everybody.
Yes.
If they were not clean.
Yes.
They were not going to come home.
That sounds like a joke.
Right here on that one, I can truthfully say, because I know from experience that over half of our boys would still be over in Vietnam right now.
Right. Yeah, it has to be bullshit or nobody would be fucking home, bro.
I had to laugh because that was so damn funny about that. And on the deal with, I'll jump on real quick about pizza. I'm like, I was a car mechanic as a hobby. So I relate with Scott. I took fittings, put them together, and that's my pipe.
That's good, man.
Either that or a Coke can when they came out.
Oh, yeah. The good old Coke can trick when you just kind of punch the top and the front's already your car, put a little couple screen holes in it, and you're ready to go. Absolutely. Annette's checking in. I wish I could get high. However, I get paranoid. Some people do have that problem. I don't know if edibles would be any better for you. Maybe
I think paranoia is part of the high. You just got to learn to embrace it.
Yeah.
That's
the thing, though. That's the thing, though. It wasn't for years for me, and then it's all of a sudden it hit me like that.
Yeah, I was going to say Bobby Nipples is paranoid about it. Yeah.
It was a spot where like you have like paranoid every time you get high, but then it just goes away.
You learn to cope with it. You learn to not to freak out, because when I was young and used to do it, and then you go, because we would always sneak outside wherever we were, and we come back in, and you're like, everybody knows I'm high. Everybody's looking at me. Everybody's looking right at me, and they're right. That's how you felt at the time, right? You're like, all the eyes are on me, Scott, because we went outside and did something.
And because of all the eyes being on you, there was one company who made a lot of money off of us.
Yeah, what's that?
The company's name was Visine.
Oh, bro. I have some good eye drop game. Absolutely. Eye drop and mint game. Absolutely. Yep. But you know, when you had the good shit and you're reeking, you ain't fooling nobody. You know what? You smelled like a peppermint, and you smelled like a peppermint flavored weed is what you smelled like. You know?
With me, like
I thought my game was tight, Shane. I'm walking around, people like, they don't know. Sorry, Bill. I'm like, they don't know I'm smoking or doing anything. They don't know nothing. I thought my game was tight, and meanwhile, I was probably blasting all over the place. I was loud, son. I was loud.
I think for the longest, people thought that was my cologne.
Yes.
Now, what are you wearing today, Loud?
Yeah, that we
he's got that patchouli on.
Or actually, take it back. Being old school is not called Loud. What you wearing? What you wearing? Sense.
Oh, you got the scents? Are you wearing them scents?
I wear
Okay,
the
yeah.
scent. Mhm.
Nowadays, I've heard the kids say loud. They like, ooh, you open up a bag, ooh, that shit's loud. That shit's screaming
Well,
loud, right?
I said sense to one on one time. What are you talking about? Sensimil. That's the way Sensimil smells. That's we call that loud. It's like, okay.
Annette, some people can't drink. I can't drink alcohol. It makes me sick before it gets me drunk. I'm the same way. I said that at the top of the show, Rini. I'm a bad drunk. I'm a bad drinker at the Rodney Dangerfield line. There you go. Scott, you getting a shout out from Reverend Wild Bill sitting right there with us.
Wild Bill.
That explains a lot, Pete. I think of it. We were talking about when you used to get high with your parents or something, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wild Bill says, the Reverend Wild Bill says, John Wayne checking in. The Reverend Wild Bill, what are you smoking? I'm making a list. Do you have other? Well, you go ahead and speak for yourself.
Skunk.
Just he's calling it the skunk. Just right down skunk.
Nasty, sticky black skunk.
He's got some kind of hybrid, kind of dipped and wicked and hashed and mashed and
thrown against the wall. Good.
And you know there is it really is. I am fascinated with how they really got down, Bill. Like, did you ever think when you started smoking that they would get down to like knowing that like this little strain can help you a little more and make you less paranoid and this, that, and the other, right?
And this tincture will make it taste like this, but yet this one.
The cultivation is really.
I wouldn't be smoking on something called strawberry shortcake right now, which smells like a damn strawberry, and the aftertaste tastes like cake.
I had something
and
called orange
in
drizzle.
diamond dust, and because we was talking about that white powdery stuff that's coated. That could be the diamond dust, which is basically a crystal keef, is all it is.
Nice.
Do you guys find a use in your lives or for the municipal purposes of it?
Medicinal.
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Medicine. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Yeah, Scott. That is something I learned. I like to say that I was I can't remember. I'm high right now. What I'm saying, but basically, a trailblazer in a sense that I knew what was right for me before other people knew what was right for me. In that sense, like I knew before it was like legal that it wasn't the big immoral thing that everybody was making it out to be, and I figured out that that because of certain things about my personality, it helped calm me down and stuff. So yeah, I have learned that. I think that's the reason it found me or I found it, Scott.
Yeah, same with me. Some people, like they say it, I think it takes it doesn't really take pain away, but it takes my mind off of pain.
That's right. And then, that's a big part of it.
It kind of numbs the pain. Let's put it like that to where it's tolerable.
And then for my brain, without it, I'm downer, man. I was always kind of a cutter and stuff. And once I started smoking it just helped my brains.
Scott, that was exactly the same thing with my older son. He was a cutter, and I never got on to him about it because he's got to take care of that problem. But me and my wife, we never hid it from them. We didn't do it around them, but we didn't hide it from them. But when they got older, they learned that they could come out with it and be truthful. Matter of fact, once he came out about it, he was the best dealer I had, to be honest.
Rini also acknowledged she didn't get high the first time, like a couple people said on here. Didn't feel the first time. Space Nerd shouts out and says, Reverend Wild Bill says, Space Nerd, his strain, he's shouting out, Wild Bill is shouting out strawberry shortcake. Rini says that microdosing is your friend. That's some more you know from Rini. Gummies might be a better fit, says Rini. That's another amazing thing. You don't have to smoke it anymore. Well, look who's here. It's important. Talking about towel safety. You want to get high? That's right. You want to get high? Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. Don't ever threaten me with a good time. We got to get high if Tally's here. And since we're doing this, we remember a friend sometimes here on BF Live The Vibe. Our friend Donkey Kongington. He liked to imbibe. He had seeds. He sent some people seeds out of here. He loved the game so much. He's no longer with us, so we're going to do a memorial hit for him or anybody you're missing. This is another dab done for our friend Donkey Kongington. Another dab done for Donks. Another dab dog for Dunks. Doo-doo-doom, doom, doom. Another dab dog for Dunks. And another dab done, and another dab done. Another dab done for Dunk. Hey, gonna dab you. Another dab done for Dunks. Another dab dog for Dunks. Oh, nice Godfrey. Oh, yeah. Dice Godfrey. Tal safety, it's important. Tally steps into the vibe. Hab says FJM. Annette, you try different strains. Oh, Space Nerd says, Annette, you can try different strains, and edibles is a good place to start. I like you getting all the weed recommendations and what maybe has worked for some others. You didn't think I'd miss your 420? No, I was thinking about you last night. That's how messed up I am, guys. I'm like, I wonder if Tally's gonna be here and get high with me. I was like, I needed Scott and Tally, and I got my dream came true. I got Scott and Tally for my 420 show. God damn, Scott and Tally. I got a little hungry. Maybe we got to get a little Uncrustable, a weed Uncrustable, maybe.
Oh man. Shit.
I'm getting Scott ideas.
That looks tasty.
She thicker than peanuts butter. Jelly shit gon' make me bust open like an egg with confetti. If you say you won't smoke, I put soda on heavy. We gon' hit the drive by 14 in the Chevy Springfield. Hollow tip run right through his belly. Big machine gun, I ain't talking about kill it. Got the trap jumper, you can hit me on the telly. Just bust down the pack. They be like, why you smell it? She thicker than peanut butter. Jelly shit gon' make me bust open like an egg with confetti. If you say you won't smoke, I put soda on heavy. We gon' hit the drive by 14
Scott's in love now.
Springfield. Hollow tip run.
Oh my God, where's that?
There you go. The weed Uncrustable. All things weed on the 420 show. We're smoking GMO Cookie, says the crazy cute sunflower. Checking in with her strain right there. If you want to document that one there, Space Nerd. Did you mean it in past tense? Sent Brian the link? Brian has said link. He might be joining us after 2 o'clock. Brian has the link. Thank you for the recommendation. Crazy Cute Sunflower, adding your strain to my list. And she says it's a great strain. FJM says it's not too late to help out P-Cunt on his laptop fund if you're able. Tally says, hi, everyone. It's good to see everyone in the chat. We going to get high? Hoya Tally says, Space Nerd. Tally gets the shout out from Mandy Diff. Hi, Tally, H-I-G-H from Rini. Hoya Tally, Hoya from the Amber. I do dabs. And weed still gets me stoned. Imagine if you can kind of balance it and do I did this one and do that one, but at some point, Mandy, I'm gonna get over high. And it happens to all of us. Let's see. Widow Killer steps in and says, bricked up. Not quite, but I'm glad you're here. Red Wild Bill's mustache needs its own stream.
It does.
Says Space Nerd checking in. Amber
don't be haters. Don't be haters.
That was a lovely Space Nerd. So maybe it's a little, maybe she's a little, how when girls pull your hair, kind of teasing you, kind of thing. Maybe it's that. Crazy Cute Sunflower says, Space, my favorite strain so far is AK-47. It's so tasty. Oh shit, I love these. Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I got to say, it was a good day. Space Nerd says, how are you today, Amber Alert? Mandy Diff shouts out Widow Killer. Hi, Amber from Rini. Sunflower, yes, I've had that too. Mandy Diff says, I just did my second GBOF, GB?
Gravity Bong.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the use of your extra brain cells. Of Blue Nerd Sativa.
Only one.
It's the shit. Well, your one and my one, we got two between us, Wild Bill. That's what I appreciate. Widow Killer is getting the last shout out love. We got the Purple Urkel Rini checking in. Space Nerd says, my favorites are Blue Dream and OG Kush. I've had some Kush. Yep, the Kush and the Kush mints. They're like much like mint, Scott. Anything with Kush in it is normally pretty good too.
Yeah.
I have found. Space Nerd better than yesterday. Slept like crap, Amber says. Kept waking up. Got to stay up and make calls. Well, come on, I hope you make your day better. Mandy Diff checks in and says, Sour Diesel is a good old favorite. Maui Wowie is a good one. You getting these? Maui Wowie and Sour Diesel for Mandy Diff. She got to strain every comment. All you need to do is quit for a little bit. Your tolerance will be back. And that's a more you know from FJM. But yeah, that's the old double-edged sword, isn't it, though, Scott? Because you really don't want to take those days off all the time, do you? Like,
No.
It's like adulting with weed. It's like, I don't want to do what I smoke weed because I don't want to do what I don't want to do, things that I don't want to do. And why, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep, says Rini. Ugh, I need to have some radical acceptance that my sleep will suck from here on out. It says Space Nerd checking in. I quit when I'm asleep.
On that acceptance, a good on acceptance on that one would be like I do. You're getting older. Shit happens. Get over it.
Oop, there you go. Yeah, it's Yeah, you're never ever going to get enough sleep. You know what I found, Bill, is that a lot of times, though, if I sleep longer and you get into that deep REM sleep, like that 8-hour sleep, sometimes it's too much and I wake up cranky.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you give me 5 hours, bro. I'm normally like a 5-6 hour guy. You're
Wow.
4, right? So, and I've done that too. But normally I can be a 5-6 hour guy. Shane, I see you shaking your head because you get me in those 8s and 9s, bro, and I'm like, just leave me here. I'm hibernating now, damn it. Just leave me here.
Well, no, I feel worse when I get up if I do that.
Yeah, exactly.
If I go over I'm good at
Feel
8.
more drowsy.
I can do 2 4 hours and I'm good. 1 4 hour, am I great? But if I go into anything over about 9 hours, oh no, it's not good at all. It's not good.
There's Stevie Lou, tights and helmet. I saw him walking through a picture of him walking through some kind of grow thing the other day on social media. The guys who taught him were shocked when he did it to see all his problems. And there you go, ran into. All right, I want to get through the opening chat family check-in. You guys are awesome. Great energy for a 420 show. We'll not only do the Rock You Like a Horoscope segment today. I got a couple fun stories, but we're just going to smoke and hang out. And I'll keep playing these kind of fun clips I've been popping up in here, weed thing, hanging out with all my weed bros and all. But it's just amazing how the culture has changed. I know, Bill, just from the time you were young to like now. Like I can imagine, without just asking you, that you probably never imagined a day where it would be like basically legal in half the states, right?
Well, I was with an organization which is still around called NORML, NORML, National Reform Marijuana Laws.
Mm-hmm.
We have always prayed for this, but to be honest, did we ever see it coming? As an optimistic, you say yes.
Mm-hmm.
As a pessimistic, you say no.
Mm-hmm.
But being a realist like I am, I always said once they could get it away from the lobbyists of the pharmaceuticals, it would go that route.
Yeah, I always thought that I was going to.
They're just showing so much good stuff for it, so they've got to let it out. And the pharmaceutical people, big pharma's hating all this. They really are.
Oh yeah, because like Scott said, because it does have medicinal purposes. At least it lessens some of the intent to make your brain calms you down from overthinking your pain and your issues and all that stuff.
Well,
and
I use it for pain because of my knee, because of jumping out of perfectly good airplanes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bob talks about how when he eats his edibles, he'll sit there and chimney smoke cigarettes like crazy, right? But you never see him really smoking weed. He's an edible guy because that's just his preferred route. And he talks about the medicinal purposes because he was in a car accident, in that truck accident.
Bobby Nick does edibles?
No, I'm talking about Bob Levy in that time. That was my fault.
Yeah.
Too many Bobs around. I should have framed it better.
Yeah. Well, there's too many Bobbies around.
You got that right. That's why I ended up coming up BF and Bobby Fran, and he's Bobby Nick and Bob
Levy.
Bob. Yep.
Bob.
I didn't think it would ever become legal whenever it was illegal. I didn't think it'd ever become legal because I thought that would mean that they would have to admit that all these years they lied to us and that they would never admit that.
Oh, and also too, real quick, let me stipulate this: being ex-law dog, lose the word legal.
Right.
It is not that it's legal now. It's called decriminalized.
Oh yeah.
Because legal, to make it legal, you cannot put an age limit on it. To decriminalize it, like alcohol and tobacco, you have to decriminalize it. That way you can put an age limit on it. So weed will be decriminalized, not legalized, decriminalized is what it is. But I do agree with you though, Scott, on that. I mean, I never really saw it happening, to be honest.
Yeah, and so Up in Smoke, Mandy makes a good point. Up in Smoke had that tie stick in the movie, right? Yeah, they had the whole truck that ended up being made out of it, and then ended up burning and all that stuff. But so you talk about the first time, like I talked about my first, the first time I did it when I was like 15 or whatever, and I had to think, and I was thinking, well, why was it appealing to me? And so I have to think, I must point to probably Up in Smoke and the Cheech and Chong movies. I think made it like kind of funny and appealing for me, Scott. You know, knowing what those guys did and all, I'm like, okay, well now because I saw that, I think Shane, I'm like, it's okay. I think I want to give this a try. You know, it's really funny when I look at the evolution of how it just always felt right to me. I never really, society tried to make you feel the guilt, but I always tried to fight against that, and I'm glad I did.
And on the other note, as far as science is concerned, they have now pretty much decriminalized mushrooms now. And DMT.
Yeah, they're getting into there, and they're actually testing, microdosing, mushrooms and stuff like that.
Matter of fact, last week my doctor asked me if I would consider microdosing with DMT.
Psilocybin
For my pain. Yes, for my pain. But I told him I already knew what it was. I said, well, I'll be honest. I said, the effects is great, but I do not like what it does to my head. Because really, I said, I said, I will stick with my hemp. All my doctors, even when it was illegal here, I told them all I did hemp, because when you do my blood test, I mean, my God. When you run a piss test on me, it's going to show it. So I'm not going to lie about it. But it'll
Mr. Bill, you made our test strip high with weed. Rather be a stoner than a drunk, says Space Nerd. I concur with that, and I agree with that. I got my script in for Fuckatol. Yeah, Bill's got that Fuckatol. Well, Mandy, Mandy's even done this on many days that it wasn't 420, but she knows that it's a Wackago Wednesday and it's my 420 show. So Mandy generously gives me a 420 chat and says, 3 gravity bongs in, happy 420, Mandy Diff. Thank you very much, Mandy Diff, for that on a Wackago Wednesday. I appreciate that. All right, well, I got somebody backstage that's going to check in, so why don't I get through this chat? I think I'll just make sure I acknowledge Mandy and everybody. Thank you, Reverend Wild Bill, for your opening a gift right there, your $2 super chat, as well as P Cunt right there, and then we finish up with Mandy Diff. I say we wrap up this opening chat family check-in, bring our bro in that's kind of been patiently sitting backstage, and let's continue this fun. This is BF Live The Vibe 420, and that was the opening chat family check-in. Let's get on with more fun.
amongst yourselves.
Super fun opening extended chat family check-in BF Live The Vibe stream show. It's numbered 420, so we had to do a 420 show. All things 420 right here on BF Live The Vibe. Let me see. We got some right here. You be getting. Let me check. All right, let's check in. All right, now I got a bro backstage checking in the private chat, so that's why I was laughing at and reacting. But let's do this and get into it. He's been kind of patiently sitting backstage. I hope he's been taking advantage of this time to do any lives and videos he wanted to do, so he can pay his full attention when he steps in and says hello to everyone. He's my friend. He's yours. He's a human sports ticker. He's here for the 420 show. It's Andrew the Giant.
Yes, I did. And I gotta say something about weed for my disability.
Oh boy, here we go. Andrew's coming in hot.
I've used it with the cut out of the bag without my family knowing. But it does help calm my spasms down for my CT.
There you go. I got proof right here. Oh shit, there you go. Andrew, that's right, he did his thing. Let's see. Gravity Bong 5 says Mandy Div. Oh shit.
Nice.
Bobby Dick. I mean Bobby Friend. If I can real quick.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hot Wheels came on. Now, with Mr. Hot Wheels in here and Mr. RWD in here, with both of us being great interrupters as we are, you will not stand a chance in hell of getting anything out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say to everybody on the panel, not anybody in the chat room, but everybody on the panel. It was great being able to share the screen with you, even you, cheap butt crack cheeks. Yeah. Anyways,
you better be grateful.
I'm going to kiss my grips. Anyways, anyways, I'm going to bail out of here, man. I'll see y'all in the chats, okay?
All right, Bill, you're just an enthusiastic pro and an enthusiastic speaker. My friend and yours, the Reverend Wild Bill. Thank you for stopping by and sharing your history about on our 420 show, the Reverend Wild Bill, part of Live the Vibe chat.
I want to say my first time I got fucked.
Well, I hope you're still talking about getting high there, Andrew.
Yes. Yes.
I was going to say, who was he?
I was fucked up.
There you go. That's right. He hung out. I mean, I think he got around Bone Loads, and he hung out and went to the ball game, and they kind of did some stuff when Bone Loads came from California to Wisconsin. They kind of hung out and did that.
And I made someone promise me something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let me drive while high.
Wait, what do you mean? Let you drive?
Drive?
Yeah, where you driving to?
My machine.
Oh, that drive. Oh, okay, I see what he's saying. Wow, yeah, because Bob and Nick, we've done many shows with Andrew. We've already seen him tear up many door frames and stuff, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, can you imagine that on We Day? He took out put a couple holes in some walls. You can only imagine that with. You know, imagine that with we.
Years ago.
Crashing into shit and all that. Andrew was tore up from the floor up. That's a good old saying, the Reverend Wild Bill. That's right.
Yeah.
You're really messed up when you're tore up from the floor up, Andrew. All right, well, before we start the news, Andrew, don't say it out loud. Yes?
I was seeing stuff and everything. I was like, me and Vinny were both laughing.
All right. Well, Andrew, don't say it out because everybody wants to play America's favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew ate for lunch? That's right, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing. Thank you. All right, we're here to play.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, start throwing in your guesses in the chat. Well, before we start, I got a few stories. I got a couple of new stories on the other news. Space Nerd checks in with her first story, and she says... And I did offer members. I sent member chat out if anybody wanted to sit in on the vibe today. The members are welcome today. But Andrew, the first guest comes in for guess what Andrew had for lunch today? Space Nerd chef salad.
Nope.
Pecan says tuna dick sandwich. Wait. Andrew,
he had the dingleberry platter.
He just burp talk. He just burp talk, didn't you, Andrew?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Look at you. I told you. Can you do that on cue?
No.
Oh, okay. Damn. Shit. I thought we had something there for a minute. That was funny. Let's see. All right, let's continue on. I bet Andrew ate food or something that looked like it. Andrew? Remember Wild Bill. Thanks for stopping in, Bill.
Good going, Reverend.
How about pot roast as Space Nerd?
No.
Nope. How about chicken nuggets, Andrew? From Mandy Diff?
No.
How about Mandy Diff also guessed pizza? It's FJM's guess. She stole FJM's guess. Oh, nope, no pizza. How about spaghetti?
No.
Mandy Diff's throwing them all out there. All in a row. Let's see. Widow Killer checks in and says, I'm guessing Andrew smoked some hairy pineapple. He wishes. No, not that. Let's see. Stuffing, Andrew. She's throwing out random sides now. No side did open. Baked potato from Space Nerd.
No.
Nope. Macaroni salad from Mandy Diff.
No.
She really loves this game because she's throwing all the guesses in. How about a ravioli?
No.
No ravioli. Scuff with Shane says burger.
No.
Damn, look at pink tacos. Says Matt.
I wish.
He wishes, but no. Matt is getting the laugh from Space Nerd and the love and the hugs. How about lasagna from our friend Mandy Diff checking in? Lasagna.
Lasagna? No.
Lasagna's on you. Fish and chips from Just a Guest.
Fish is correct, but no chips.
Fish is correct, but no chips. All right, so fish
and tater tots.
Good old fish and tater tots. There you go. So we just got done playing America's favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew ate for lunch? Thanks everybody for
Fish and tater tots.
Bearded clam. Ooh, he wishes. Fish and tater tots. A deep butt roast beef. That. FJM says a blit. I call that a blit. A BLT.
BLT.
Bacon, lettuce, and testicles. Pizza from Widow Killer. See, tacos. I'm telling you, Andrew, I'm glad you didn't give it away because people love America's favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew ate for lunch? It used to be a little more entertaining when you had more facial hair. And on Scott, right, you come in. Scott, my boy Andrew, he's been good. He's been sitting in with the shows of me, my friend, and I've been thinking about you because he's been doing his thing with our timing. And man, I can hear your giggles every time when Andrew would like interrupt me in a certain way. I'm like, Scott would be in his glory. I can hear Scott somewhere laughing at this, just sensing that this is going on.
I missed you, Scott.
Miss you, babe.
Full homo. Let's see. Rini is laughing. Hamburger helper, Mandy Diff says. Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie, especially now, your laughter has helped me immensely with rough days here.
Okay.
I do have some rough ones.
I've heard, Andrew. Someone's been here worried about you.
Hot dogs are chili. No, they're not that one. Not hot dogs are chili, but let me see. Not hot dogs are chili, but we do have hot dogs and chili. When somebody says hot dogs and chili, you guys know it reminds me one thing here on BF Live the Vibe. I hear people calling the audible. I hear it. People are. I'm too much a creature of habit.
Chili dog, sucking on a 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 chili dog, chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog, chili. Sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on.
Everybody now, Andrew, sucking.
Sucking on chili dog, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on.
Andrew knows these words. Andrew knows all the lyrics, man. He don't have to write nothing down. Copy the lyrics so they can't be stolen. I think I can only handle a half pounder. I hope we're still talking about food. All right, well, why don't we do this, ladies and gentlemen? We are already past the halfway point of a typical episode of BF Live.
Thank you for checking. Yeah, we're doing it.
Scott's back with his dogs. We got Scott back. We got Andrew. We got Scuffle Shane hanging out with us for the first time, and Peacunt and all the regular bros, and a great chat family. But we're not done having fun right here on BF Live.
We're having it, everyone.
We're going to do a little piss break right here is what we're going to attempt to do right here. And we're a little bit past the halfway point of a 3-hour episode of BF Live The Vibe. So why don't we do this? We're about 10 minutes past that piss break. So that's what we're going to do right now. It's a little pause for the calls. If you already smoked up and you got to go grab some more, this is a good chance to do it. You can go to the bathroom, grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack, grab a friend, and tell them that Andrew's here interrupting BF. And when we come back, he will continue interrupting me. And we'll We'll do some Rock You Like a Horoscope. We'll do a little quick news. We'll have a couple fun stories. We'll do Rock You Like a Horoscope. We'll throw in the weed strain horoscope for your horoscope month and see what other kind of fun stuff we can get into after this brief 2.5-minute piss break, folks. So ready, set, go. Grab what you need, get ready, set, and go, and come back for 2.5 minutes for more fun right after this on the Rock.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Hell yeah, I did. And maybe I enjoyed it. We're back. What do we got? We got this. We dropped that.
I dropped my pipe in a pile of leaves, man.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, it looks like a Bobby Nick dropped out of the backstage area. So I hope, I don't know, maybe he's catching up on sleep. So maybe, I don't know, since he's not a 420. I don't know why he dropped out. Welcome back to the second half of BF Live The Vibe. I'm glad that everybody is here with us. That is still here on this great 420 episode. You guys said, BF, you're going to have, at the 400 episode, you're going to have a 420 episode. So damn it, we're doing the damn thing. All right. Well, I'm glad everybody's here with us. Scuff with Shane. And the link's out to some other friends, so we'll see who joins us. What's up, Andrew? Doing your thing?
Just chilling.
Just chilling. All right, let me go to this photo. I was going to play some things with you. I'm going to do a few news stories. Uh-oh. We were talking about different ways to smoke. Wild Bill was talking about the whole beer can method earlier, right? Well, here's another one. Since we're doing a 420 episode, we'll go over another way. If you're ever in survival mode, and if you ever have like a blunt, you want to kind of smoke a little joint, smoke it like this, maybe. I never thought about that. Look at that little Tic Tac container. You got, ain't that is actually fucking, that's pretty genius, man. I want to thank the one and the only Terry Nee, who just Venmo'd me 420. I think he famously claimed that he learned it from watching me. After a long time, he smoked weed with me in DC after not doing it for many years. So I think I re-corrupted him. So I'll take the credit or the blame for that, Shane. I'll take that. Uh-oh.
I'm going to have to set this woods on fire to find my pipe.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. It's hell like dropping anything in the woods this time of the year, Scott. You're going to need like a magnet or a metal detector or something. If it is even metal. Oh, my God. Well, look. I got my little weed bag right here. Look, when you go to dispensary, look, they give you a little cute little black. Of course, it's got to be a black bag, just like porn and alcohol and everything else. Pecan, right? It's got to be a black bag, right?
Mine are bright red ones.
You have bright red ones?
Yeah.
Is that right? They're like, this motherfucker's got weed. This motherfucker. Imagine if they did that with porn and you're walking around the Shane. Hey, come on, maybe put it in your jacket and shit, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Shane,
I
even
just
though
get
this
rid
is
of the
black,
bag and I just put the stuff in my pocket and I walk back home.
There you go. Like, even though this is black, like, and look, they got the big tag that hangs off of it. Look, they do that thing. It's like when you're walking in your house, like, this motherfucker's got a bag of weed. You know, it's like, yeah.
You guys got security guards at your dispensaries that don't look like they're going to protect anybody from anything?
They look like they're more likely to come out, step outside with you and do one and then go back in and sit down, Scott. There is a couple that are like that. You're not wrong, Scott. We hadn't made that observation yet. There's a couple that I go to that don't have any of those guards. They have like the employees like sitting in an outer part of their thing and how they do it. But yeah, I've been to the ones with the separate lobby where it's the shady bro and you're like, man, you was just doing this fucking a half hour ago outside. You just smoking out there. Well, BF's weed purse for $5 says my weed purse for $5. Let's see, what's up, Don? Oh, I was going to pull something out of it. So yeah, Scott. Luckily, I went ahead. I checked recently, and they're starting to run out of my mule fuel. But see, right, anytime you do something like that, that's exactly what I would imagine. Scott laughing, just like he's laughing right now. I'm like, Scott, I can hear Scott laughing at this. Scott would love that. So look, I got that, and then I got.
No.
I knew it. See, every time. So, like,
Bob, don't.
When you guys got the we're back, baby. We are back. We're back. And Andrew's doing this. We are back. We are back, baby.
Hey,
You know, he just clowned through with it. I set him up to say shit. He won't say nothing, man. But he's going off on a $5 foot long rant or whatever the fuck he's saying. I don't know what he's saying. Holy shit! It's amazing. This is amazing. I love it. Holy shit! It's a $5 foot long. Look, Justin's saying in the chat. He's saying $5 foot long. Oh my God! That's what I say. That's why you got to show up to the vibe, man. Oh my God! You think you could write some shit like Andrew's doing right now? Oh my God! No way. Now I had this. I bought this one little tin. Look, they come in the fancy tins. They Culpa. That's a place that I go to. It's called.
Oh yeah, I like them little tins, man. It's hard It's hard to throw those tins away too. I end up collecting them, and I end up getting way too many.
I got a pile, Scott. I had to force myself to throw them away. I had a stack. I got these little ones, Shane, with little latchy doors. I'm like, oh, that's too cool. I can't throw that away. But look, it's a pretty decent size one right here.
Yeah. That's like, a really nice size.
It's like it's a half a gram. It's a half a gram.
I've never got those fancy tin ones. I've always got the ones in the tube and everything, like just
so I went to Canada for the first time like last year, and I went because it was legal there, and I'm like, I'm walking in a place and buying some shit, right? So I did enjoy my trip up there, and that's what I did, bro. Like the tubes and all, they had the tubes up there. But check this shit out. So I got these little ones. Now these are old dog walkers right here. They call them just enough, just to need walk the dog around, let them piss and do their thing, and. It'd be out before anybody knows it, right? But check out the packaging. It comes. I think I've showed Scott this one before, right? Look, it's got this cool box, right? It's got these little latches on the side right here. It's got these latches, so you got to squeeze the latches. It has an outer pack. Let's see, the outer pack. So you got to get the outer pack, and then it leads to. I mean, look at what we're talking about weed packaging because, like Scott used to put it in a fucking baggie, right?
Yeah.
And I'm doing this. So look, you take that off, and then you have the little tin inside. This is actual tin.
A box inside a box inside a box.
Bro, like so now, I think we were being more efficient. We weren't we weren't causing trash and shit. Like Scott's back loving it. And look, so then in here, look, now I'm gonna get me a little pride right here. I'm gonna smoke one of these during the show, motherfucker. Look at
Oh, look at those fancies. Look at them.
And this strain on our 420 show. What is this? I always start with THC. I don't give a fuck what it's called most of the time.
That's same with me,
It's
man.
got, this is called Hash Burger number 7. It's an indica.
Oh yeah, I had hash
Hey,
burger.
there you go.
Hash Burger number 7.
Okay.
I'm trying to see. Oh, the THC 34.
That's it.
Let's go, Pecan. I'm smoking one of these some bitches during this show.
See if
Normally, I
can
avoid smoking during the show, but I ain't going to avoid smoking during a 420 show. There you go. So, yeah, isn't that amazing? That's Scott. Fucking that packaging.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Let's see.
Amazing.
I miss Scotty laughing at Andrew, says Don. Didn't we all? Didn't we all, buddy? Is Andrew okay? Is the age-old question from Matt checking in. Matt checking in. Now, of course, I already got like a Hanes mouth from what I'm doing. I got about a Hanes on, right? You know, talking about I got a cotton mouth, right, Scott?
Right.
I got about the Hanes going on over
all in okay.
That's a good old saying for the so yeah, I'm gonna do some of this with y'all. Get a little water. Miss Scott, oh, Don, did you see Don said he missed you laughing with Andrew?
You're right.
I told him, Don, I said I could hear it every time when Andrew would do something like he's doing today. I'm like, I could hear Scott loving it. And I told you that is the age-old question: is Andrew okay? Don's shouting you out, Andrew.
Dude.
Oh. There's Andrew. All right. Now, do you guys have like a go-to munchie when you're like, because I'm like, I stay up late at night. I think it's more of a habit thing than anything. I like to eat bowls of cereal like late at night, and normally it's like right pecan after like I've smoked something. But do you guys have like a certain like after this, you're probably going to eat this or want that? What about you, Shane?
Cereal, man.
You like a cereal guy? I eat more cereal at night than I do during the day. No question about it.
I do it like man style. I get like one of those big Tupperware bowls, and I get a big shovel, like the biggest spoon I can get. And I just
damn,
like,
you go the whole box like that. What do you say, Pecan? The whole box?
Yeah, he uses the whole box for it.
Whole
That's
box.
Cool. Yep. Well, you guys know I like a lot of munchies. Cereal's one of my go-tos, but like Scott he'll laugh at this. I got my big bag of Mike and Ike, bro.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's like a pound, 1.8 pound bag of Mike and Ike.
Yep. Mike and Ike.
Comes correct with that. Yep. What about you, Pecan? You got to go to munch? You like pizza or something? Like I didn't normally want pizza, cereal, stuff like that.
Usually where, if it's some kind of snack, the difference, it could be anything chocolate, it could be anything, wherever's available, lately, not before I came on, I ate one of those real small cherry pies. It looks like a little actual cherry pie, but it looks, real small. So I ate one of them.
Like the little cherry pie.
Eat my cherry pie.
Look at Andrew.
I can't really sing the song.
He can pay attention when he wants to. There you go. We got here. That's awesome. There you go. What about you, Scott? You like go for just anything that's kind of around as far as munchie goes, right?
Yeah. Whatever, like Pecan said, whatever is available. If preferred, I'll eat a full course meal after every time I get high, man.
Really? Yeah. You know what I find? Your small ones are 0.7 grams. Yeah, I think that might have been a 0.5er right there.
As soon as I eat, it kills my buzz, so I try to put it off eating.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm definitely kind of after I get high, I definitely want to do anything to kind of offset it or whatever, right? Because things will take away from it. I miss the Puffco dab pens, as our friend the Don checking in with his weed.
Vape pens, I could get into the vape pen game because they choked me out and it's too strong.
I've used them a couple times, and my nephew turned me on to it. He had a couple good little cartridges that'll last you. It was good because I liked it where you could put out a different scent, Scott. At least,
yeah.
Like a real head might have known, hey man, that's strawberry, whatever. But that's probably weed. But most people are going to go, oh, that's strawberry. It's not as offensive. So weed, Andrew. Andrew says weed. I like fur burger, says our friend Don. He likes the U.S. fur burger.
I like Pussa.
Pussa? Not pussy. I got weed all over the place. I do appreciate the creative marketing in the weed industry. Yeah, it's something here, but this is a good little one here. I think get this one going pretty soon. Let me see. I'm smoking Dreamweaver Indica, says Justa. You want to write that one down there, Space Nerd? Just a Guest is enjoying some Dreamweaver. I believe you can get me through the night. Hoya, just a guess. I'm putting that strain on the list. There you go. All right. Thanks, nerd. I'm a chips fan. You mean like potato chips, you mean, in my arm's reach?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you're watching the Prop Master, Scott Fitzpatrick. This is what I had munchies last night. This started out as a full family size bag there last night. It didn't have a chance pecan after I got high last night. So this was last night's munchie. There you go.
Yeah. You lose control with chips. You just keep eating them, and then you're like, oh shit, the bag's almost gone.
Yeah, bro. Like it normally takes like either the bag, noticing the bag is low, or a stomach ache, and I go, man. And I did that exact thing last night. I'm like, they kept turning out. I kept going, turn around to the bag, going, not turn around to the bag. I'm like, and every time I'm like, these are the last ones, and I put them on my little desk right here. I'll just leave these, and I'll leave the bag over there. It didn't work. It didn't work. I kept going back, and that's why that bag looks like that. I did that in one sitting. The cool drink of water, says our friend Space Nerd. I put popcorn in a lunch bag, butter, salt, and sugar. I've never heard of sugar. Oh, I'm sorry about it. I meant to hit that. Sugar? Wow. I never even thought about that. Something so simple. Like, why haven't we ever, like, just we have cinnamon sugar in the house. Why haven't I ever just put that on the popcorn for the hell of it? There you go.
And sugar.
It's almost like kernel corn at that part.
Sugar and spice and everything.
Space Nerd said I had to stop buying junk, and I know what you mean because you guys know that are regulars here on the Vibe. I have a pretty extensive junk shelf, and yeah, if you just keep walking to it, if it's like right there. So yeah, that is a thing. The lovely Mai steps in and says hello to Bobby Nick, who stepped out. Myself, Andrew, Shane, Pecan, Scott. Good to see you. We got Scott back, Mai. And we got Andrew.
Welcome.
And we got Andrew. Go ahead, Andrew. Say hello to Mai.
Hi, my favorite lovely Latina. Hola, senorita.
See that trail? He went, senorita. Scott, we had to point out to Andrew that he's putting on his sexy voice every time that Mai checked into the Vibes. So
yeah.
It still leaks. He like, I wasn't even trying to. He's so sexy. He wasn't even trying to be sexy. Let's see. Space Nerd says, I do my best to keep my munchies to peanut butter and jelly or leftovers. Right, so no other like those things in the house. Although I do have ice cream. I do have ice cream sandwiches in there. No, that's fine, man. I would think of you laughing every time. I'm like, Scott would be eating us up. And sometimes they were so good, I'm like, Scott is actually laughing right now. Absolutely. Let's see. Reese's Pieces or Reese's Minis. To be honest, anything chocolate for me, says Crazy Cute Sunflower. Stepping in, that's her go-to munchie when she's high, maybe a little bit. Show us your junk, BF. Juicy man meat. Hey, well, I showed you a little bit of my junk. Let me see. Hola, Andrew. Right back from the lovely Mai checking in. FJM says, Andrew's on a roll today. Quick, grab your butter. Grab your butter because Andrew's on a roll today. All right. Well, I want to thank Bobby Nick for stepping in, man. I know he does a lot of shows, man, so I appreciate him. He's probably going to be doing something later on tonight. Maybe he'll check back in. Maybe he was just like negotiating his food delivery. Sometimes that's all he's doing. Andrew, the smooth move, X-Lax. Why don't we do this? We haven't even tried to do news. I'm going to do a couple news stories. We'll do just a couple few, and then we'll get on to some other fun stuff. We are
Bobby Nick negotiating food.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's been doing. And I love the story, Scott. I think you were still around when his food place was so concerned that the day he didn't call up because he overslept. Mr. Bobby Nick, hello, Mr. Bobby Nick. We thought you might be dead, sir, because you did not order immense amounts of food today, Mr. Bobby Nick. Okay. Well, I hope Mr. Bobby Nick is okay and maybe just doing what he needs to do. We're doing what we're having it and doing it. We're doing it. We need to do. I'm going to do a couple stories, and one of them's going to be about, like, we'll start out with doing, like, a weed story and how legalization maybe, like, became a thing and how we got to this whole spot. Let's just have fun. Give me your comments on these stories. I'm going to step over to my news desk and bring a couple quick stories in the Vibe other news. This is the Not So Serious News. This is Bobby Friend doing the other news. Your dancing newsman bringing you the other news, bringing you the not so serious news. So yeah, I just it's kind of funny being this open and bold about this because, like Scott said, when we came up in the generation of man, you don't say anything about it. You don't bring it up. You had to keep it low key. Shane, I see you shuffling your head there, buddy. How long have you been doing it and then trying to keep it on the down low or whatever? Did you have a period where you had to keep it on the down low for real or?
Yeah, because my mom was really religious and she never really did that, so I tried to keep it away from the house and talking about it and everything. But one day she found out and I was like, yeah. She was okay with it. So.
Yeah. It is kind of, and I see your lease right there, and you're talking about and connecting with spirituality. You said mom was like more religious person. It makes me think about Rastafarianism, and that's a big part of like their culture and all, and being in touch with all of that, and also whatever floats your particular boat or finds your lost remote. That's what I'm talking about. But let's do a couple stories. But I never thought we talk about it all the time, and I still get the giggles when I walk out of the dispensary, P-Cunt, with my little funky black bag. That's what you can imagine me. You see the bag now, and I'm like, I probably got the stupidest smile on my face, Shane. And like, why is that dude smiling like that, walking with his bag and shit? Because we're legal, damn it. But yeah, for many years, I mean, Scott knows with jobs and everything. There were many many avenues where you had to like just keep it on the download. Your work avenue, your family avenue. You just couldn't talk about it at all, Scott. Right?
Yeah, I was a lead supervisor at work, so I had some people who knew my dirty. And it caused me a lot of unneeded stress.
Yeah, like you wish, like if I knew I was gonna be boss, I wouldn't let none of you know about my game or some shit like that. Yeah, because then they can use it against you or whatever. Like, who you telling us not to do some shit? We learned it from watching you. Whatever. But yeah, like you had to keep it away from your family and all that stuff. But now we're at a whole different place. I'm doing an actual 420 show about it, and we are basically legal right here in basically 24 of the 50 states in the United States. Well, at least recreational, that is. I'm going to read about how far we've come. This is the current status of marijuana in the United States. In the United States, cannabis is legal in 40 of 50 states, and that caveat is some of this is medical. 40 of the 50 states. So basically, there's only 10 states that don't even fucks with it at all. 40 of the 50 states are at least have recreational and or medical. At the federal level, cannabis is still considered a Schedule 1 drug. They got to change that under the Controlled Substances Act. And I've heard that there's been talk to take it off of that particular list, make it Schedule 3. So it's not as a criminal federally to move the money around. It's determined to have a high potential for abuse and no accepted medical use, which is, that's just not the case anymore. We talked about it earlier, the mental and the physical medical use. Yeah. Prohibiting use for any purpose. But despite this prohibition, federal law is generally not enforced against the possession, cultivation, or interstate distribution of cannabis in states where such activity has been legalized. Beginning in 2024, the DEA, the Drug Enforcement Administration, has initiated a review, potentially move cannabis to the less reactive Schedule 3. So there's been a lot of chatter about it because, Shane, I understand that because it's on Schedule 1, that banks really are not supposed to be messing with the money legally right now. There's no legal way to kind of be transferring funds. You're not supposed to be transferring funds from basically drug sales, right?
Yep. Yeah. Pretty much.
That's my understanding of that. But it does say that the medical use of cannabis is legal with a medical recommendation in 40 states. 4 out of 5 permanently inhabited U.S. territories and the Federal District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. 10 other states have laws that limit the psychoactive compound tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC, for the purpose of allowing access to products rich in cannabinoid, like CBD, a non-intoxicating component of cannabis. The Rohrabacher-Farr Amendment, first passed in 2014, prohibits federal prosecution of individuals complying with state cannabis laws, and that's what we're dealing with. So we're legal in 40 states, Scott. I never thought that, medical or otherwise. Or Scott was in the woods. He put his phone down for a minute. But yeah, they're talking about the Delta 9. Yeah, there's been some talk recently about hemp and the Delta 9, and they think that they might be trying to extract the what the little quantity they can get out of the hemp and selling it elsewhere in there. So there's a little controversy currently going on about that. All right. Let's see. Space Nerd says, I'm ordering detention for Popkey and Spawn and 2 joints. All unexcused absences.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
you take 2 joints off of that list because he contacted me and said he'd be available for Friday, but he knew he had something to do today, and I appreciate him reaching out because we did think about him too. Now, Popkey and Spawn, you can go spank them. I can't speak for them. You can do whatever you have to. Report at the end of class, boys, says Space Nerd right there. Yep. So yeah, we're just talking about how it's legal for like half the states. It's like recreational. You can just like go ahead and do it. But you know, I mean, I was already starting to smell it out in the air before it even became like recreational around where I'm at. Shane, do you have like public areas where you were smelling it? Did it get to be like that where you're at? Or I don't want you to dox where you're at.
There's a guy like 3 houses down from me. You can smell when he's like harvesting because like it's just like
whoa,
it just stretches across the block and you're like, okay.
So not too hard to trace and all. And I used to like when they used to do like try to do the indoor grow houses and they would have the lights and then the cops would fly over and put their infrared, you know, and on them and all. They would see that heat signature and that would be it. They'd be totally like blown up. So yeah, it's let's see. Report the or he didn't report to me. Oh, he didn't report to you, BF? Okay. Well, I'll let you take that up with 2 joints if you want to spank him for that one. All right, well, we kind of get that story about how it's like it's illegal in a lot of states now. So we're just talking about how the culture has totally changed. We've gone from shame and don't tell your family. And there's still some of that. I mean, there's still some people that you respect and you would rather like keep it on the down low from, Pecan. Do you still have family members that you try to like keep that part of your life on the down low from?
No, they all know.
They all know. That's right. Well, I forgot you said your parents.
Everybody at work knows. So
that's cool.
Everybody knows.
I think it goes back to Shane. I think it goes back to me thinking that maybe I was fooling people at the time. Maybe I was only doing this exercise for myself, and everybody already knew that I was smoking, bro. But in my mind, I thought that there were certain people that maybe knew it, and certain people I was doing a good job of hiding it from, Scott.
Right. I used to have to give drug tests at work, and it was
oh no!
I don't know, man. It just didn't feel right when I was giving people drug tests.
Felt a little hypocritical, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I used to work in a factory setting, Scott, for many years, and you know what they used to do? They used to have like the insurance company require the employer to test a certain amount of people a month.
Right.
They would always send the old ladies.
Yeah.
The old ladies that worked in like the hand department and stuff like that. They would send the old lady. I'm like, that poor old lady's getting sent out for piss test. Shane. It was terrible. You see them, they come out in the plant and they go, you, and they're doing the old lady march of shame out the door to go take a piss test.
My shift always had the best safety records to the point that because I knew who, they all smoked and I didn't care. I didn't want to bust them, but it wasn't that they was safe. It was just that they couldn't report their injuries.
Scott, I got a story about that, Scott. I did exactly that. I worked around printing machinery for many, many years, Scott, is what I did. And I used to fold things after they were already printed. That was my job. I folded and we created books and maps and publications and stuff the like. And one day, I was, I'd been doing this since I was 15 or whatever, on and off, like doing just calming down for a piss test every now and then. I was running a machine, particular machine, and I had one piece of paper to get through the machine, Scott. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, I wasn't actively high at the time. I tapped it through with my fingers, and my fingers got caught under the first roller.
Oh man,
it was not cool. And so they have like a gritty texture kind of surface. Yay. So I essentially like sanded 2 holes, and I have the scar tissue feeling in these fingers to this day. I essentially sanded 2 holes in my fingers, Shane, by putting them under this roller. It just went, and I could pull it out.
Yeah.
The person at the end of the machine, Scott, the woman, rather than hit the giant red button that is on every section, she went, "Oh, Bobby, oh, Bobby, oh, Bobby." And I had to stop the machine myself with my hand in just a little bit. So basically, then that day I had to walk past the owner of the company, keeping my cool with 2 holes in my fingers, Scott. How you doing today? Pretty fucking good. How you doing today? I don't think I was 2 years in my mortgage at the time, Scott. And I think, much like you said, I could not report it. I did not report it. Did not do it. So that's my story with not reporting stuff. So there you go. How far we have come. Oh my goodness. BF, you have to play Roddy getting caught with 600 weed. Oh, you understand? Widow Killer, if you can throw a link in the Discord, if I get a chance to throw it in the mix, I'll certainly do that. I want to tell you a story about. We talk about weed, and I don't know. We haven't talked about wives so much now. There are some people that do it as couples, and there's some. My wife does not partake. I'm individual in that. Juggler Jen steps into the vibe. Shane, my brother from another mother. Says Juggler Jen.
Woo.
Just to get having fun with the Perry emojis. Hey, Juggler Jen. How you doing, there, girlfriend? Andrew the Giant, you're getting acknowledged by Jen.
What's up?
The Fat Pig acknowledges me with a great, generous $5 super chat and says, "Go the goal. I apologize for not coming on. My new dog tap hasn't arrived, and I don't want to lag on your show. Much love, Bobby, and thank you." I told Bobby Nick to give the... I said, "Fat Pig, good day to you, sir. Send him that link." So thank you, Fat Pig, for that generous $5 on a Wackago Wednesday, man. I really appreciate that on any day, but especially on my 420 show on a Wackago Wednesday. Thanks, buddy. Come on when you get your laptop situation set up. Commissioner Pecan, you get acknowledged by Juggler Jen.
Jen.
Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying just having this in my mouth, not like smoking it yet, but I will light this motherfucker up. I miss Bobby Nick. Sometimes it is good just to draw a taste off of it. That's how, like a fine wine, Shane. It's like I go,
Yeah, I kind of get that mouth feel, the mouth taste. You're like, okay.
Yeah, because there's sometimes where, right, Pecan, where you're at a function and you can't get to it yet. And Shane, I've been that desperate, bro. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going. That's all right. I'll take that for now till I can burn this motherfucker. Absolutely. I miss Bobby Nick, says Juggler Jen. Well, we do too. Bobby Nick did stop in earlier, but I imagine maybe he's catching up on some sleep or just, we thought maybe he was tending to his food order or something. There's the Bobby Nick emojis being used by Jen. Jen, I'm collecting favorite weed strains. State your du jour in the chat, and Space Nerd will document it. 100 Proof Podcasting was where I'll be tomorrow night on Thursday night. Jen, you're getting love right back from the Fat Pig right there. Hey, Pig, this is a great vibe in here. I'm going to do another story in the not-so-serious news. So sometimes you just want to stay home and just do what you want to do, guys. I think maybe if anybody that's been in a situation with a couple, you just want to stay home and do what you want to do. Well, this guy went to a real extreme to make sure he could just do what he wanted to do and not have to go shopping with his wife. A man stages a carjacking to avoid going shopping with his wife. How about that, guys? Honey, I really don't want to go to the store with you. Really? Let's read this. A Russian man went through the trouble of staging the theft of his own car just so he could avoid going shopping with his wife. Where's Terry Nee when you need him? I figured he would feel this story, maybe. People underestimate just how much men hate being dragged around shopping malls by their wives or girlfriends. Some of us would do almost anything to avoid it, as evidenced by a rather amusing piece of news from Mother Russia. Last month, police in Krasnoyarsk reported the bizarre case of a local man who allegedly damaged his own car to fake a carjacking, just so he did not have to go shopping with his wife. I'm telling you. I mean, you can't just say no or something.
Yeah, right.
I mean, what kind of Russian is supposed to be a tough Russian man? You too pussy whipped. You don't know. You have to make up story not to go shopping with your wife. You dummkopf. Listen to what happened to this dummkopf. The incident reportedly took place in April, but the regional police only disclosed it to the press in October. A woman called the emergency number to report that her husband's Toyota Corolla had been stolen. A piece of shit, huh? Yeah. Like Perry's Toyota Corolla.
Shut the fuck up.
He's got a piece of shit too. Had been stolen from a parking lot near their home. She later called back to report that they had found the car in Odishka Island in Krasnoyarsk. Okay, they found it them damn selves. When police arrived to inspect the stolen vehicle, they found signs of forced entry and a damaged ignition switch. But after interrogating the husband, officers began to suspect that he wasn't telling the truth. The more they pressed, the less his story made sense. And after analyzing all the evidence, the police concluded that the man had staged the carjacking as an excuse to get out of shopping with his freaking wife. This guy's got no criminal record up to this point. He hasn't thought to kill nobody, rob nobody, shoplift, do anything. No criminal record. Despite having no criminal record, this man, he couldn't take it. The man now risks spending time behind bars for his stunt. A criminal case has been opened up against him under Article 306, knowingly false denunciation of the Russian Criminal Code. And he faces up to 2 years in prison while he's under a travel ban. Holy shit. I want to know. I wish Terry Nee was here because I want to know if he was ever been that desperate not to go shopping with his wife that he was willing to go to. I'm going to jail. I would rather go to jail in Russia than shop with my wife. Oh, like I wouldn't even pull that off in the States, Shane.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is like, wow.
Thank you, buddy. I'm also getting. We're also hanging on to what Andrew's doing too, so I appreciate you right there. All right, let's do. I want to do another story. I think last week we did the Forbes top 5 dead celebrities, earning dead celebrities.
Yeah.
Well, I have
Dead
kind of
celebrities.
Yes, Andrew.
Yes.
You want key on that? Well, I have like kind of a different kind of follow-up, another sort of record being broken. And who else? The new king of the king of pop. It used to be Elvis had all these records, Scott. When we would talk about the top artists that were dead and making the most money. Well, Michael Jackson is in the grave and he is still achieving new records. Michael Jackson is the first artist with top 10 hits in 6 different decades. And the man is dead. Listen how it happened. The numbers are in as Michael Jackson's Thriller jumps from number 32 to number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 following this past Halloween. So Halloween apparently ignited sales of Thriller because everybody's out there doing their Thriller. It went. How many years old is that album, P. Cunt? Went from number 32 to number 10 this year.
Oh wow!
The King of Pop has posthumously made chart history. On Monday, Jackson became the first artist to reach the top 10 in 6 different decades, including the 70s, 80s, 90s, the 2000s or the aughts, the 10s, and now the 20s. Thriller was released in 1984 in the United States and at the time surged to number 4. As a solo artist, Jackson first reached the top 100, top 100's top 10 in 1971 with Got to Be There. But it has all his other lists, guys. But there you go. Because of Halloween, Thriller. He's still charging money.
Thriller night.
Andrew, why is Andrew grumbling so much? It wouldn't be a show if Andrew wasn't like making grumbling noises in the background. Well, hi, Electric Head Gino #1. What Andrew is trying to do is he's trying to do he thinks we can't hear him doing live. Hey guys, what's your favorite song on Thriller on Michael Jackson?
I'm actually. Are we
mentally connected?
No. Are we bringing back horny tweets?
We have to. We'll have to do that one time, Andrew. Yeah.
I'm actually doing some of those just in case.
We've been threatening to do that. Thank you, Jen, from the Space Nerd. What's everybody saying? Why is Andrew grumbling so much? Yeah, it wouldn't be a show. There's the BF Chang emojis. There's Terry Nee. I thought, there you go. I love America because the wives don't look like Andre the Giant over there, so you don't have to fake.
Andre the Giant.
Terry Nee, I think you just said you were at the Warehouse Club yesterday, man. So I imagine if you ever wanted to get out of the Warehouse Club, I don't know. I wouldn't pull that off in the States, much less over there in Mother Russia. I'm glad that my friend P. Cunt's here every day, but I'm especially glad today because I want to talk about Eddie Murphy. Let's talk about Eddie Murphy a little bit. Eddie Murphy, he's one of our, I'm going to speak for P. Cunt a little bit because we throw his lines around so much. Is he not one of your favorite comedians there, P. Cunt?
Oh, yeah, he's definitely up there. He's like the top 5 at least.
Fuck yeah. Oh, absolutely, right. Oh, Christ. We can do a whole nother show about the top 3-5 comedians and all that shit.
Yeah.
And probably everybody would be right with maybe their own mix. But they're actually doing a documentary about Eddie Murphy, which is, I mean, if you know you're a fan of Eddie Murphy, he doesn't really do like a lot or every public thing that comes up, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be a whore for the business like some people are.
Yeah.
Well, check this out. I thought this story was pretty good because he kind of alludes to that in this documentary a little bit. It says Eddie Murphy avoids award shows because everybody's dressed and acting fake. And it goes on to say that Eddie Murphy, the subject of Netflix's Being Eddie documentary, says that he can read a room, which is why he'd rather not attend Hollywood award shows. So basically, it just comes down to, P. Cunt, these are a bunch of fake motherfuckers up in here, right?
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. But it's funny because, I guess he's just always been that guy. But like I said, he's never, like it kind of alludes to it here. He's just never really doing too much in public, and you can see why, because he obviously has an opinion, thinking that these people are being fake most of the time. Eddie Murphy skips award shows for the same reason he avoids funerals. His tendency to absorb vibes of a space leaves him susceptible to others' emotions. I try not to be like that, but I find if I'm in a certain mood, Shane, and somebody, if I'm feeling too bad for somebody, it will kind of make me feel bad sometimes. It will bring me down. I guess that makes me a bit of an empath, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I do try to avoid that kind of energy if I don't think I can control it and it's going to drag me down too much.
Same. Yeah.
So, wow. How about you, Pecan? You have any kind of thoughts on that? Like people's energy?
Yeah, because when you feel, sometimes when you feel the vibe coming from it, it's like, yeah, I better kind of avoid it.
Right. If you feel bad for somebody, sometimes it can actually make me feel bad. Let's see. Why is Andrew doing that? What? Focused? No. What's up, the Chunkster? How you doing? Electric Head Gino says howdy, everybody. Gino. Being back, horny wheelchair. Bring back. We will, buddy. We'll bring it back. Eddie is no Perry Caravello. They need a boogie in the butt, says the Chunkster. Didn't he get caught with a male Fred Garvin, male prostitute? Eddie Murphy, did he get caught with a train? Is that him? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. Let's continue on, though. It says he's always been able to read a room, Murphy tells USA Today, in this Netflix Being Eddie documentary streaming on November 12th. So it starts today. Murphy reflects on his career spanning more than 4 decades at this point. The 64-year-old suspects that he's an empath. That's one of the reasons I don't go to award shows and stuff. The feeling of being in a room full of famous people who all want to win some trophy. That feeling is such a shit feeling, he says. I think, or a sucky feeling, shitty feeling. He says with a laugh. Everybody's dressed and acting fake. Just being in a room full of famous people is just a weird, and I don't like it, he says. So I guess this probably alludes to, like I said, why you just really don't see him. Let me say, oh. It was right. It was a trans person. I just Googled it. We forgot that. Just put that behind. Put that in your head. Don't forget it. More Charlie right. He'll be all right. Murphy spurred headlines in 2007 when he left the Academy Awards right after losing Best Supporting Actor. Murphy storms out of Oscars after losing, HuffPost reported. Eddie Murphy loses the Oscar and bolts from the show, Fox News wrote. Murphy dominated for his role as singer James Thunder Early in Dreamgirls, but he lost to Alan Arkin for his portrayal of the encouraging grandpa in Little Miss Sunshine. So there you go. Murphy addresses the 2007 Oscars and Being Eddie. So, Precon, I don't know if you'll check that out, being an Eddie Murphy fan.
Yeah, I will.
But there he was, Eddie Murphy, sitting right there with some boys right there. We got to check that out. It starts today. But there you go. That's why he avoids all of those shows and everything. But yeah, love me some Eddie Murphy. Let's see. Somebody saying
yeah, favorite movie?
I go to Coming to America just comes so quick to you, like Trading Places and Coming to America. Like that. What do you got, Scott?
Golden Child.
He likes gold. You like the one Golden Child where he went kind of with that whole Asian thing. That was such a weird departure, Scott.
Yes. I like Harlem Nights. Harlem Nights is a good one.
That's another good one because it has Red Fox in it and Della Reese has like a all-star cast in it. That's a fun one too.
I'll show you guys real quick. I told you I dropped my device out in the leaves, right? So while you guys have been talking, I had to make one out of an ink pen and a socket.
Oh. There you go. MacGyver that shit.
Nice.
He's got an ink pen and a socket, and now he's ready to get high. Well, I'm glad I waited to smoke this with you. Is Shrek 5 coming out next year? Not if I get caught with another tranny. Let me see. Vampire in Brooklyn says Reenie. But he played like the Blackula, the Black Dracula kind of movie, huh? I like that everybody's naming all of these and not naming like the Clumps movies and all that stuff. You guys are going back to the.
I love Beverly Hills Cops. Like, that's
fuck yeah, bro! You can't go wrong with that. Yes, yeah.
What?
Tell him I have a herpes simplex 10. Yeah, that's right.
Wasn't he in 48 Hours and another 48 Hours?
Yep.
See, we're naming them all. So I don't know how many of these are going to come up, but they're having a documentary, and I guess that's why we see, He never really got back to he never really had to go back to touring and doing stand up like he was doing live. When he, after Saturday Night Live, that's kind of how he made his name and really elevated himself, to all the movie stuff and all. It all kind of came together for him. And as soon as he got past that, that was it. Trading Places was good, says Reenie. Yeah, you like that because there's messages in it, and there's some good actors in it, some good old school actors in it. All a young Jamie Lee Curtis plays a prostitute in that movie. So yeah, she plays the prostitute and ends up being his savior. Feeling good, Randolph. Let's see. I liked him in the Medea movie, says Terry Nee checking in. Is that a pneumatic sock? Pneumatic. You don't enunciate the P. You say pneumatic.
I think so. I don't know.
Oh my, it's pneumatic. It's like yes. Like a tsunami. Let's see. Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. Oh yes. See his dog in the night. See his teeth. Do he bite?
Yep.
Kill my landlord.
Kill my landlord. Yeah, I remember that.
Slip in window, break his neck. Got no reason. What the heck? Kill my landlord. I love that. See his dog in the night. See his teeth. Do he bite? That's what he's doing to Mr. Robinson's poetry. This is how we answer the door in my neighborhood, boys and girls. Who is it? Oh, man, some great stuff right there. Well, if you want to hear any of that, see how much of that comes up on the Eddie Murphy documentary. All right, why don't we wrap up this fun newscast right here? This is how we answer exactly. I got it out before you could say it right there. That's right. That's it. Who is it? Oh, did you like the one where he made the Cabbage Patch dolls? Look, and then instantly, Cabbage Patch Kids, and it's like a baby doll with the spike on it, and he spikes a cabbage head on a shitty old doll. Yeah, that was his big Christmas idea, his big entrepreneurial idea. All right, well, Andrew, I'm always glad you're here, buddy, but I'm especially. Yes. Oh yeah. Yes. All right. Well, I need your attention for a sports story, my friend. Yes. Now I'm going to need extra attention because this is a sports story from the Sexy Bikini Report, ladies, buddy. And this is about something that I think, unfortunately, oh my God, that we're going to be seeing a lot more of. But I'm going to get back to Buckwheat has been shot. Buckwheat. Uh-oh. Use dictate in a sentence, Buckwheat. Darla said my dictate good. He actually put that line on TV. Use dictate in a sentence, Buckwheat. Darla said my dictate good. Breaking news, says Space Nerd. Uh-oh. Oh, yes, they're all putting them out there. Your aunts, Tass, Feet times but made it. Feet times but made it. Your aunts, Tass, there it is. And then one of my favorite all times, the James Brown Celebrity Hot Tub Party. In a hot tub. In the hot tub. Gonna make me sweat. He puts his toe in and he goes, that's brilliant. Too hot in the hot tub. Burn myself, make it cooler. Good God. Love the comedy show called The Chappelle Show. Loved his hey, wait a minute. That was another African American man, Dave Chappelle, you motherfucker. I loved and his Charlie Murphy stories with Rick James and Charlie Murphy and Charlie Murphy. He called him Darkness 1 and 2 because they were so black. He called him Darkness 1. I called him Darkness 1 and 2. Darkness.
Both thumbs down. No gone bad.
Darkness 1 and 2. Wookin' Penub in all the wrong places. Wookin' Penub. Fucking funny, man. My girl wants to party all the time. Yeah, he made that with Rick James, bitch. And I'm not calling you a bitch. That's what Dave Chappelle. I'm Rick James, bitch. Women. Let me say. It's a shame that he drugged those. Who? Do I? Buckwheat sings country hits. Yeah, Wookin' Penub. Buckwheat. Uh-oh. And then murdered his wife. We're getting all over the place now. Let me see what we're talking about. Eddie Murphy as a white guy, like Ned Flanders.
Yeah, I remember that
was groundbreaking at the time. I'm going underground to see how white people really act when they're all alone together. They gets off the bus and they start serving champagne and all that kind of shit. And
that's when he hosted the show for the first time.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. when white people are together alone, they give things to each other. Tried to pay for the newspaper.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Crazy classic shit. This is a lot of fun and all kind of connects with me with weed and all that stuff. That song is still a banger.
Yeah.
Widow Killer, the best. Widow Killer's getting the laugh right there because Widow Killer said Eddie Murphy as the white guy. Yeah, Ned Flanders, he did, man. And I'm going undercover to see what white people really act like. Yeah, go ahead and take it. They're free. What are you trying to pay for the paper for? Like, what do you think? You're free. It was such crazy, silly shit. Oh my goodness, this is great. This is a great fun day. I'm going to do that sexy bikini report now that we were heading to before we had fun with that great HBD. Happy birthday, Terry Nee. Nobody was going to tell me it was Terry Nee's birthday again.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Terry Nee. Happy birthday to you.
There you go. Happy birthday, Terry Nee. All right, I'm going to do Andrew. I got you, set you up with a sports story, buddy. This is going to be, I said we're going to hear more of these stories, Andrew. This is about sports betting. This is about those pitchers that got caught throwing a certain pitch at a certain time in a game and basically for sports betting situation, Andrew. Any of you guys hear the story about these?
Emmanuel Clase was one of the best closers in the game, and now he gets to spend the rest of his life in prison.
It's crazy. So there's now, I mean, who knew? I'm going to jail. Who knew that sports betting and sports would be a bad mix of things? So yeah, they've gotten down to pitchers. We don't even know how many it is, but we're gonna go. Oh, she says no, that was not Class A. A very good news pun for our last story in the other news, in the not so serious news. We're gonna do that story, a sexy bikini report. So try to concentrate on the details as they tell you about two pitchers caught in Major League Baseball throwing certain pitches to benefit betting outlets. Go ahead, Sexy Bikini Report. Tell us all about it.
Pitchers for Major League Baseball's Cleveland Guardians have been indicted on allegations they took bribes. Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz are alleged to have agreed to throw certain pitches in certain circumstances so gamblers could cash in on prop bets. And I do mean cash in. In one incident laid out in the indictment, prosecutors say Clase rigged pitches in a game against the Mets that let his co-conspirators win about $27,000. And all told, over the course of about 2 years, Clase and Ortiz are alleged to have helped their co-conspirators win nearly $500,000. In exchange, the indictment says the players got bribes and kickbacks. The two pitchers have been on leave from MLB since July, when the league started a gambling investigation. Now the players could potentially face 20 years in prison if they're found guilty. Here's a question for you. If these charges are true, do you think these two players are outliers, or do you think more players out there are making bought and paid for decisions during games? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
All right, Andrew, I'll go to you first. Andrew,
Big.
What do you think about this, buddy?
There's a lot more players doing it. They just don't get caught.
Yeah.
I tend to agree with you, Andrew. If only two of them got caught, and we're just this early in sports betting, dare I say, yeah, and you're already hearing stories. So I don't even think, let me take you off the one, Andrew. I don't even think, go ahead.
I think he threw the game against the Yankees 2 years ago.
So now, yeah, so it's amazing, Andrew. I mean, and people are getting more and more skeptical about
100%. I think he through the playoff game against the Yankees.
People are getting, and Andrew, I even hear people being more suspicious about sports betting after the Bills famously lost to the Miami Dolphins this past weekend, my friend. People were saying that because there was so much money on the Bills, the Dolphins were going to win, and the bookies they walked away with all the money, is what the thinking is of that game that happened over the weekend.
Sports, I'm going to go this far too. Sports is run by the mob 100%.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Something that I took that surprised me about that is that between the two players, they made like $500,000, but their contracts far exceed that. I was surprised that they would risk, that's a lot of money to us, but for them, that's probably not a lot of money. I was surprised they'd risk their careers to do that.
Yeah, some people have made that comment that you could see if they were on a different part of the food chain, Scott. But like you state very clearly that these guys are risking multi-million-dollar careers in some cases for these little pittance just to be the good guy to help somebody out on a sports bet or something. And is the juice worth the squeeze?
Yeah, right.
Yes, Andrew.
I feel like you're in any sports, man. You should be banned from even being able to gamble on any of the sites or on any I know people are going to be able to do it because of, underground betting and stuff like that. But
Yeah, and I've even heard some people espouse the opinion, Shane, that because all of these leagues are enriching themselves, why not the players or other entities below them enrich themselves? What do you think about that, buddy? But affecting the game to do it, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just gonna ruin it's gonna ruin the point of even just going into a game anymore.
Yeah, it's gonna make you curious. Cute girl, cute bikini, but the bottoms need some adjustment. Well, let me help you out over there, girlfriend. Let me see. They need to change they changed the betting amounts, and that's another thing that has come in light of this investigation, Scott, is they don't even really trust the players to enforce this themselves. So they have instituted a rule basically that says you cannot bet more than they had to put a limit on how much you could bet on that certain pitch. So you can't enrich it's a $200 minimum now. So you can't just go in there betting a crazy amount on a pitch anymore because of this. So it's not just baseball either. They cap the amount of the bet is what Terry Nee is pointing out right there. The best Eddie Murphy quote and in the morning I'm making waffles. And in the morning I'm making waffles. Let's see. Rini says, yes, that bikini is cute, nerd. We got an agreement on bikini. Girl, stop it. I'll scratch your eyes out. Don't talk about a bikini. Don't be the Miami Dolphins are my husband's team, says Juggalette Jen checking in. Well, was he happy, excited, or surprised? Maybe a little bit of both, of all, that the Miami Dolphins beat the 7-2, Andrew? And the Super Bowl favorite,
the
Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
Amazing.
It was highly suspicious.
Highly suspicious. Just need on the rat. Andrew throwing around mob involvement allegations. Jeez. I know, bro. He's like our own Eric DeMint. You know what to do. But the pitch, you know what to pitch. You know what to do. Terry Nee says, it usually starts simple. Then a buddy opens their mouth, and then it turns into blackmail. Yes, and always somebody got to run their mouth, and then somebody, yep. And Andrew and I have been suspicious about the whole Shohei Ohtani thing because, what was it, last season, Andrew? Tell them about that.
He did himself.
Oh, shit. You got to say that's your opinion.
This is my opinion. He did it himself. They're just trying to cover it up to save the best pitcher on the planet from being banned.
I see Shane shaking his head, and a lot of people agree with that sentiment. He goes, "Oh, me no so English so good. Now that me got caught sports betting with hand in proverbial cookie jar, me no comprehend. I don't understand English, right? All of a sudden, I do. A lot of people have a feeling that interpreter took that hit for him, Andrew.
Yeah,
thank you for
I do too.
Probably did.
Wow, see, we have a little bit of consensus on the panel here that he had his interpreter, and apparently it was not me. My interpreter was sports betting, not on his behalf, or had his own money, I'm sure. Wink, wink. Got any more of them StreamYard links? Says Juggalette Jen checking in. What's up, Jen? Let's see, girlfriend. Rini, I never had a leopard print suit. This summer, I should make that happen. Oh, very good, baby. Well, it'll add to my... Oh, I thought you said cherry and something. I didn't know what you were saying. It'll add to my white cherry bikini. Or I don't know what you were saying about cherry and...
Eat my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
That happened. Widow Killer says, I've been watching videos of Donkey at Universal Studios, and the guy doing the voice sounds just like Eddie Murphy. Yeah, he does. I caught some of that too for some reason. Matt says, Andrew, don't you dare talk like that about the GOAT. You dare talk about it. Oh, my goodness.
I just did.
I just did. Wild Cherry.
What are you going to do about it?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Andrew's coming correct in the chat. What the hell? He's coming correct at the chat. Well, there you go, guys. That was a fun one to talk about. Yeah, so sports betting, I know, unfortunately for certain, that's not going to be the last time we ever do a story about sports betting and players being involved, but we'll do it next time we do it when we do the other news, when we do the not so serious news. Let me run this. Yeah, we're having it. We done it. We're doing it. We did it. We're going to keep going with it. BF Live, the vibe, the other news, the not so serious news. I'm very happy to have my friend Scott Shane here on the first time. Scott Fitzpatrick back for the 420 show. So let's get a little 420 on right here. Let me go. You know, the only reason I'm reluctant to light up this joint right now is because, Scott, I know I'm going to have to smoke it until it's done and on, and I'm going to like talk in between and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe this guy will encourage me to actually get it going. Let me
Fuck.
Taking it to the dome.
Yeah.
Straight to the dome.
So it's like,
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ. You know that
His
nose
face
shit,
has got to
man.
be on fire.
Yeah, that nose got to be on. Look at that damn. Holy shit. He done. He toast, bro. Look at even Mandy Diz over here doing gravity bongs saying damn.
Nobody wants to share a joint with the guy, though.
Those are all trash now.
I don't know why nobody ever wants to share one with me. None ever pass it my way. Hey, Scott. Holy shit. I thought that was Ricky. I thought it was Ricky Berwick first when I first saw this guy. I thought, I'm like, that's Ricky. Is that Ricky Berwick? Does he live with Andrew? Does this guy live with Andrew? No.
it sounds like
Yeah, it sounds like one of them guys down
Here's
the hall.
me.
Here's me, he says. Yeah, it definitely sounds like one of those guys down the hall from Andrew, Terry Nee. You're not wrong there, buddy. Let's see. I got a folder called Weed here. Let's see what I haven't played yet. We did nose joints right there. Ooh. Well, we write this down as this happened. Let's do this, and maybe I'm going to light this up. I am going to light this up because Space Nerd said, damn it, BF Live. It's 420. It's your 420 show. You better light that. So I will, but let me show a little more weed encouragement here. Thank you guys for having fun and being silly, like we all are.
I feel like
Light it up. Here we go.
you get me high, bro. Yeah. Yo, man. I feel like you get me high, bro.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah. Yo, man. I feel like you get me high, bro. Yeah.
I got mine going. You got yours going?
I feel like
I am cheating the chong
Could
the
we
fuck out of my
talk about
the fuck out of my basement now, Scott.
Could we talk about the award show real quick?
No. I want to talk about when Cheech and Chong used to roll out the van, Scott. Like how appealing that used to be when I was a kid. Like Scott Shane, I'm like, I want to do that. Like I want to be in a van that's so clouded up, Scott, and just roll out the motherfucker. It made you want to do that, right?
Right.
That's how my house feels. That's how my house feels right now. It feels like that fucking van. Somebody's gonna open the door and it's gonna be like that shit.
I was at
I
a
did it
guy's
once in my life.
Go
I
ahead,
did it
Shane.
once in my I did it once in my life in my buddy's V bus. He was a hippie, man. He had stickers all over it. It was crazy.
That's cool. An actual VW bus. That's really cool.
At a wedding reception once inside of a car, a few guys. The smoke got so thick that I couldn't see the guy passing it to me in the back seat.
Yeah, I did it in a funeral limo one time. That's how I coped with my first couple family funerals there, Scott. I'm like limo ride. I thought I was Big Pimpin' Shane. I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm living large with the death up in here.
Yeah, we did it at a funeral one time for my buddy too. Did it out in the parking lot at the funeral home.
Oh fuck yeah! You got to smoke one up for your homies.
Yep.
One for my
Yep.
one for me and one for my homies. Hey, Juggalehead Jen, I threw that out there. If you go check in your Discord right there, if you want to come hang out real quick and smoke. Juggalehead Jen's a big supporter of everything we do here. I'm smoking an actual joint. You crazy fun people. When at show 400, I thought I was a weed head. You started calling it right away. You're like, well, BF, you got to do a 420 show, and I'm like, I know I got to do a 420 show. There you go, Space Nerd. Thank you all. It's very good. Very fun day. All right, let me see what else I got here to play for you all, guys. Ooh, this is called, I played this one. All right. Ooh, now, this is something now, Mandy, she's the gravity bong expert, so this is a type of gravity bong. This is not Seth Meyers. What the fuck is his name?
Seth Rogen.
Thank you. Let me see. I got his laugh somewhere. Yeah, check out his device, guys. He's a famous weed head, right? Check this out.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Check this thing out. Mandy Diff's going to be like, oh, I want one of them.
He got this device from Wiz Khalifa, I think.
Did he?
Wiz Khalifa was the one that turned this onto him.
Look how thick that is.
I'm just dumbfounded.
Look at that thing.
Oh,
Dumbfounded.
man.
They're created by man. We can solve them by man.
That's so cool how it works. The water moves
looks smooth as shit, doesn't it?
Moves this suction.
Doesn't it? And see, I'm always old school. I'm used to like drawing and hitting on it and everything. So like this is like half the work right here. All you gotta do is like just take the hits out of it.
Yeah.
But hey Shane, you ever see people fuck with a bag? I see people fucks with a bag. You ever see that? Like they're playing it's like a bagpipe bong. They blow the hit in something like this and like a bag, and then they'll squeeze the motherfucker as they're sitting there and just take the hits out the bag.
I remember. I remember.
Did you forget it?
Teddy Jr.
I remember smoking it
I don't think you remember
a Gatorade bottle.
A what? A Gatorade bottle?
Yeah.
You shoved it up your ass? No, would you? I'll tell you. That is the shit, says Mandy Diff. I knew if anybody would like that, my girl Mandy Diff would like that here. I'm smoking a motherfucking joint by myself. Seth Labs and Maria Menounos Labs in the weed prank call. Absolutely.
Hey, everyone.
He just goes into a segue.
Yep.
Who do we talk about there? Oh, Maria.
My
There we go.
YouTube is dead, so I decided to hang out with TikTok for a while.
Oh my.
Oh. There you go. What? Let's see. The Chunkta says some of our dispensaries have a smoke room, and there are always a choice. These are always choice. There you go, buddy. Yeah, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, same here. We have a dispensary that has an upstairs part.
Yeah.
That's VIP.
Yeah.
As soon as you purchase the stuff, you can go right upstairs.
That's
You
sweet,
go
bro.
smoke it.
I noticed that I didn't get all over like Niagara Falls or anything, but there were a couple places up in Canada that were like that. That were the dispensaries were right there, and they were like 2 levels or had like a cool ass smoking room. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, bro, that's the shit. And that was literally like maybe 2 months after we went legal here, bro. So it was still all new to me. And I think that was like my second purchase with like Canada or something like that. See, Scott loves it. Scott is always loved it.
Andrew.
Oh, my bad. We got a friend checking in. Somebody backstage. See, I'm smoking, Jen. So I forgot that Jen was here. Jen's gonna come in. What's up?
Hey guys.
I'm sorry, Jen. I was smoking. I was high, and I forgot you was backstage.
It's okay.
How you doing? I'm high.
It's okay.
How you doing?
I'm good. Smoking.
I'm doing pretty good myself. Yeah, in your car sneaking one or whatever.
Yeah. Hot boxing.
Hot boxing, keep it on the down. You're Cheech and Chong, and you're doing exactly what I was talking about earlier. It was something. I don't know why that looks so funny and appealing to me. Sounding good. We can hear it coming through loud and clear. Yeah, I don't know why that was so appealing to me. It just looks so silly. I'm like, I want to do that. Like, I want to just come busting out of a vehicle like full of smoke, Shane. And I did do that eventually.
We're doing
like in how high?
Yes. Matter of fact, my brother-in-law Charlie, who's no longer with us, that I smoked first with, he's the one. He had the van. He had the whole kit, man. He had the whole hippie kit. He had the conversion van. He had it all. I learned from watching you.
You ever lock yourself in the bathroom and turn the hot shower on, get that steam going, and smoke in there?
I've had to do that because you think
it didn't do anything.
Yeah, it can kind of.
It didn't do anything for me.
No.
Oh, now let's talk about old tricks and all. See, it all comes back to me now eventually. When I was looking for ways when you didn't have much weed or money, and looking for ways to intensify my hit, Scott, I used to do the balloon trick. I should have got a balloon. I used to blow my hits into a balloon, and that's like the bag trick, right? I'm like, I'm getting 2 hits off of this motherfucker. That's when I really did. That's
awesome.
Yeah, Jen. Look, when you were young and you ain't got a lot of money, you don't know when you're going to see the next person, right? I was coming up with some shit, We don't make you it creative, right?
Yeah, you become engineers.
I think they had that one time. Somebody did a show online, something like that, called like Weed Lab, Weed Think Tank, or something like that. Because you ever been sitting around? I know it's happened to all of us before. It's happened to me. Where you sit around and you get some of the best ideas you ever came up with. Like somebody should invent something like this that does this. I've done it.
I always think it's such a good idea. I don't need to write it down. I'll remember that.
Same thing, Scott. And then when the buzz goes away and you wake up the next morning, you're like, that was a good idea. I swore I was never going to forget that motherfucker. I could have saved the world. But then I got high. It could have been like some kind of world-changing idea, but then he got high and he just left his fucking mind.
I don't know how many passwords and emails I forgot because of that.
Well, that was nice, man. That was nice.
That's why we should write it down.
Yeah.
Look at that. I got it down there. I smoked that motherfucker, y'all. Let's go. 420. All right. Let's do it. We're definitely going to over-vibe a little bit because after all, it is a 420.
Yeah.
So we over-vibe on a regular day. And Juggalette Jen's here, and I know she loves this next segment. We're going to rock you like a horoscope. And we're going to do your weed strain horoscopes to follow up with it. So let's do it now. Juggalette Jen and all the boys and the friends are here in the chat, so I'm going to make my way over to my horoscope reading studio. I'm going to caress my crystal balls ever so gently to bring you the Wednesday 420 edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope. Let's go. Rock you like a horoscope. Plan. Rock you like a horoscope. Plan. Here I am, there you are, and here we are for the Wednesday 420 edition of Rock Like Your Horoscope. Hey, Jen, I heard you say that my mic was low. I did turn up a crank. Am I okay now?
Yes, much better.
All right, thank you. I have a little some situation going here. Thanks for letting me know that during the show. All right, let's do this. We're going to do the weed horoscopes along with it, or we're going to do the Wednesday edition to see what the stars have in mind for us. The Wednesday edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope. And then we'll back it up with your weed strain, and I'll let you know what weed strain you should be smoking if you're not already. We'll see how it compares. Let's say we're looking for the first one.
What is Pisces?
What is Pisces? Well, why don't we start right off with Pisces? Why don't we do it this way that time? Let's do that since Scott loves it so much. I'm so happy to have Scott back laughing at everything he should be laughing at right here. We're going to do
Good to see you, Scott.
You too, Jim.
How about that, Jim? We got Scott back from the wild, so I appreciate that. Hey,
Yeah.
Andrew, tell everybody who Pisces, who's the Pisces along with you?
My and Matt.
My and Matt, at least
Really?
those Pisces. So this is for Andrew, this is for my, Matt, and all the Pisces joining us today. Your Wednesday 420 Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. Pisces, you give your all to life. Sometimes you may just want a corner to comfort and call your own. Give yourself some basic nurture today. It's likely needed. Seed your ideas out into the world. Seed, I don't like how that sounds. Because your light and every light is needed out in the world. It's for Andrew. It's for all the Pisces joining us today. Andrew starts it off. It's the Wednesday. And now I'm going to go to my weed horoscope section, and I'm going to read the Pisces weed strain horoscope. Let's click on Pisces.
Oh, I
right
love
here.
this.
And let's see where it takes us. It says Capricorn, trying to take Aquarius. Pisces. Pisces strain it says Blue Zushi, Z-U-S-H-I. It says November brings a shift in how Pisces connects and communicates. On November 7th, Uranus retrograde moves into Taurus. Whoa, that sounds totally gay. Which may stir up unexpected conversations or changes in your daily flow, Pisces. You might feel more distracted than usual or pour toward new topics or some new people. With Mercury in retrograde begins on November 9th. Travel plans, tech, all that stuff. Where's the strain? It's Blue Zushi now. Let's see. So that's your strain, Andrew, and all the Pisces. They recommend Blue Zushi. Look that up. Andrew starts off the festivities with Pisces for all the Pisces friends. Let's see.
Pisces. What is your astrological sign?
And Andrew goes and slides over and does his show, my show on his channel, just like that. You got.
That's a good one for a space nerd.
All right, let's
to
get
add.
in here. Oh yeah, the blue one.
Yeah.
Blue Zushi. Z-U-S-H-I. That's a first one. That's a new one on me. That's the first one we did for Rock You Like a Horoscope. That's okay. Jungle Legend emojis are being used by Pecan right there. I smoke in a shower, says Terry. Now you do that. Terry Nee says, I smoke underwater and a fire in the sky. And I smoke on the water, not underwater. My bad. Crazy Cute Sunflower says, just makes you overheat. That's it. My friends in high school called it the Jamaican hot box, man. They did the Jamaican hot box. I did turn it off, so that's probably from earlier. Everybody's saying they can hear me now, Mandy Dip. So I hope that's an old statement. But things never get done, says Terry Nee. Never understood the point of doing that. All right, we're going to move on for Aquarius. This is for Pecan. Aquarius for Pecan and Sagittarius for Mama Pecan. The first of two. This is for my friend Pecan. Thank you for being here for every show. Especially my 420 show. Aquarius, a partner might express...
Andrew.
A partner might express intensely and then flip and expect tender loving care. How do you respond could be any of these. You could respond with confidence, skepticism, analysis, and planning, stretching loyalty, pessimism, or self-doubt. Man, that sounds like word salad. A partner
salad. Yummy, yummy.
A partner might express intensely and then flip and expect. So they might be intense with you and then want to fuck, it sounds like. But how do you respond to that? Could be confidence, skepticism. You can analyze it like, why you want to fuck me all of a sudden? And planning, stretching your loyalty, pessimism, and self-doubt. I don't know. It's Aquarius. It's the first of two. I don't read them. I don't write them. I just read them. It's your Wednesday. And after all, I just smoked a doobie. Now I'm going to do the second of two for my friend Pecan right here. This is for Mama Pecan. It's Sagittarius. It's also for Bobby Nick and all the Sagittarius/Vegetarians joining us for the 420 edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope. Here it comes. Sagittarius, ultimate answers are always written. though inspiration and ideas can be found out in the world. Grab what feels aligned, but nurture yourself from within as your primary source of courage and strength. So look inward. That's the second of two for my friend Pecan. It's Sagittarius. It's for Mama Pecan. It's for all the Sagittarius. It's your Wednesday. Thank you, Pecan, for always being a great supporter, bro, and checking in on the vibe. There's Mandy Diff. She wants two of them right there. Mandy Double Diff is what I call her for that. She's going to get Aries, and then she's going to get Libra. The first of two for my friend Mandy Double Diff, and all the Aries joining us today. Aries, express your heart creatively before you buckle down to handling duties if you can. To be creative before you got to do some duties. A collaboration or an alliance could have a profound effect, impacting on your worldview. Don't engage with online trolls. It literally says that for the first of two for Mandy Diff, and all the Aries. It literally says online trolls.
Wow. That was a good one for Aries.
We move on to Mandy Diff's second one. This is Libra. So this is going to be for all the Libras joining us today. Your Wednesday, Rock You Like a Horoscope. Libra, a true, real, deep friend is a rarity. Above all the shouting and pretending. Though they could feel more intense lately, the bond should remain strong. A financial mutiny could begin to build up. That is the second of two for Mandy Diff and all the Libras joining us today. That's your Wednesday. Space Nerd, good question. I never asked this. Space Nerd asked, does Mama Pecan ever listen? Pecan?
Sometimes.
Oh, really? She's called you or nerds. Like, what are you doing? I'm listening to that vibe thing again. All right, well, Mom has a little bit of awareness in what you're doing. Yep. That's a good question. I don't think anybody's ever asked that, but there you go. Well, I'm going to move on to the lovely Space Nerd. She always asks for two, and I'm always excited because her second one is mine. I'm a Virgo. But first, I'm going to read Leo for her and all the Leos joining us today. Your Wednesday, Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. A financial feeling might not be worth acting on. It's more likely to be an old fear than a new intuitive hit. Reactivity can tear down what is built with careful planning. Let your emotions recede before you take action, Leo. It's the first of two for Space Nerd and all the Leos. I like how Scott does he's doing the Rock You Like a Horoscope dance. Crazy Cute Sunflower asks for Aquarius, but it's good, Pecan, beat me. So Taurus for written off. I will certainly do that. I'm going to do Taurus for not only written off, all the Taurus joining us today. Here comes your Wednesday Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. Taurus, nostalgia for a childhood experience or of safety or carefree fun could surface. So wow, you want to get into your childhood or something, it says Taurus. Nostalgia for a childhood experience of safety or carefree fun could surface within you. Whether you actually got that back in the day or not. It's never too late to build these things for yourself. Building builds power, and yearning gives it away. So don't yearn for it. Go build what you want it on. There you go. That's a good one. That's an awesome one. I like that. I like that because we all have nostalgia sometimes, at least I do, for childhood experiences.
Yeah.
So you have nostalgia for that childhood experience today of safety or a carefree fun that could surface from within you today. Whether you actually got that back in the day or not, it's never too late. Not like that part of that message. It's never too late to even have something that you dreamt for in the back in the day. Because building yourself up builds power, and just yearning for it and not doing anything about it gives that power away. I like that one. Thank you, Crazy Cute Sunflower. Space Nerd, sometimes. Scott gets shout out from our friend Mandy Diff. There you go, Mandy.
Mandy.
Cool. Rini checks in and she would like Gemini. Well, I'm going to read Gemini from my friend Rini. And for all the Geminis joining us today, here comes your Wednesday Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. Gemini, harsh words are hard to make right going forward. Try not to say or take personally any message that could poison something that's good. Ground down in your roots, the core of your own self, your truest home. That's for Rini. It's for all the Geminis. It's your Wednesday. And we move on. Thank you, Rini, for joining us today and every day. We got Gemini right there for Scuff with Shane, buddy. So I hope you got that. Was a twofer right there for you. Thank you very much.
Nice.
I see you have great taste in zodiac signs, Shane. Ah, look at that. See, we learn what we have in common. I decided what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go through and do everybody's like we normally do. And if anybody calls out a weed strain and would like to a recommended weed strain, we'll go back and do it that way.
We should totally do cancer and the weed strain for it.
Okay. Then we're going to do that, but just in time because Mandy Diff asked for Scott. Well, how about we'll do that? This is cancer. Scott's hanging out with his dogs again. So this is for our friend Scott hanging out with the dogs. This is for Juggalette Jen. This is for our friend Brian Clauder and all the cancers joining us today. Your Wednesday Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. Communication goes better with a receptive audience. Even if you're speaking from the heart, someone or a group could be just too weary to hear you or take anything more in right now. Adjust your expectations of those people. It's not you, it's just the moment that you're in. That's for Juggalette Jen. It's for Scott. It's for Brian Clauder. It's for all the cancers. It's your... There you go, Jen.
Perfect.
And Scott
Thank you.
and everybody. Now, I will do your weed one because I know you like to smoke. You partake. So I'm going to do, and I know Scott does too, so I'm going to move on to cancer, the cancer strain. Let's see what they recommend for cancer. The cancer strain horoscope, if you will. Make my way up. So here it is. Cancer, they recommend for you in the month of November, Mango Haze. And here's why. November brings some reflection and realignment. Cancer, when Uranus retrograde moves into Taurus, you may feel a shift in your social circles or long-term goals. So there you go. All right, so there you go. They recommend Mango Haze. There you go. They get into a lot of
Thank you.
I just want to get into the strain right there. It does say that the tendencies of this particular strain are they go mostly to energizing, and they're like 2/3 up way in THC. They're almost some of the highest stuff you can get in THC. So there you go, like 3/4 THC. So there you go. There's your weed strain for cancer.
Sounds delicious.
Mandy Diff is smoking. Sweet Scorpio checks in, and we don't have Bobby Nick here or anything. Maybe we can do it all together. It doesn't sound good we do it all together. Pecan, you want to take it, buddy?
Sweet Scorpio.
Scorpio. Oh.
That was an excellent one. Sweet Scorpio. Steps into
We
the
love
Bible,
you.
And she asked just for that. She asked for Scorpio. So I will certainly give her Scorpio horoscope reading for this Wednesday. Scorpio, working with warmth and caring can satisfy you within yourself. But too much emotional vulnerability can be a detriment in the workplace. This is a balance to walk. How to calibrate your openness for your best experience of the day. That is for Sweet Scorpio. It's for all the Scorpios. It's your Wednesday. And we move on down the line. And I see Terry Nia stepped in and says, Taurus-wise, understanding, expansive, Taurus, ? Yes. But that also describes Granddaddy Purple, a.k.a. Granddaddy Perp, the GDP, and Granddaddy Purple Kush, Masarine Alkaline Indica. The strain was, wait a minute, what is, it's like putting tones in here for me to read, guys, like full descriptions. There you go. Oh my God. Widow Killer says, Virgo today, you will be interrupted by a Pisces while reading your horoscope. No doubt about that, brother. No doubt about that. I had to get a little drink of agua. Gracias, and I say de nada to you, my friend Pecan checking in. Black Hole Scott. It does kind of, that's pretty cool, way because he had like the whole like effect or the what you want. We could do a what you want video too.
Yeah.
So what you want? You could do that. That's cool. Black Hole Scott. Thanks, thank you, Spaceman. I like that. Good advice. You forgot the weed part. Well, Mandy Diff. Oh, for what? I gotta be two. Let me two yours. Let me see.
Oh,
what is
she? That's mine too.
Libra and Aries.
Libra and Aries. All right. What's that, buddy?
I can't believe I remember that.
Okay. I am high over here. I smoked. Let me okay. I forgot the weed part, so I'm going to do Libra and what? Gents, keep me straight. What am I doing?
Libra and Aries.
Now Scott's laughing at me like
She's
I'm
like the only
angry or some
Libra
shit.
I know out here.
I like it. I like that a lot. All right, Libra, they recommend cheese strain this month. Cheese. It's just the right moveset. It says, think of a smooth, skunky, cheesy flavor with a gentle lift that leaves your mind flowing and your body relaxed. It says cheese.
Yes. Yes.
Cheese.
Like-
that is for Libra. Libra. There you go.
Like
What's the
alien
other
cheese or blue cheese.
String cheese.
String cheese is good.
Wow. See,
Any string with the word cheese is going to be good. It's going to be dank. You already know.
Taurus is in Uranus. You wish, Terry D. He wishes Virgo was in Uranus because I'm a Virgo. And I don't think I read Virgo. I don't think, see, I am high. I'm all over the place. This bit is going crashing and burning. All right, I'm going to do Virgo because I didn't even do my own damn horoscope today on my 420 show, Rock You Like a Horoscope. So this is for myself and all the Virgos joining us today. I'll get it right eventually. Your inner foundation could feel a little trippy today. Lean on a friend if you can. I'm leaning on about 5 or 6 of them right now, right here.
Got you.
Other support can come from a housemate or a pet. My dog is always with me, or a book or an online inspiration. The goal, Virgo, is staying regulated from within, but sometimes a little help can help. I'm trying to say I'm keeping it. I'm Shane. I'm high. And I'm trying to keep it 100, right? Like I ain't high and I'm doing the show and everything. I told you before the show, man. I'm almost on autopilot doing this show nowadays. Oh, thank you, BF says, Sweet Scorpio, you're welcome. I appreciate you being here. Spader says, yep, the BF.
Scorpio.
You only read one of them, BF. Thank you. I just figured that out, Mary. I'm high, and I eventually figured that out, so there you go. This has turned out great. Yes, FJM. BF Chang.
Hey, Jim.
I knew he would be here today. That's why I made it part of the thumbnail. BF Chang is in full effect right now. No doubt about that, FJM. That's why I wore the shirt, son. That's why I wore the shirt. Thank you all for being here and taking part in this silliness with me. Aries weed. All right, let's do the Aries weed.
Oh, yeah.
The Mandy Dip. We'll get it straight eventually. Bunch of weed heads trying to keep each other straight here on the show.
We're doing great so far.
It's like we're all high driving the same bus.
Yeah, with auto.
Well, Aries and Mandy Div. Here's the second weed one I got for you. This says Aries. They recommend the Island Sweet Skunk Weed for the month of November. You're ready to blaze your own trail, and the bold, vibrant energy of the Island Sweet Skunk is the perfect match. It hits you with the sweet tropical citrus and a skunky punch, then sparks a lively rush of creativity. And there you go. So that is Island Sweet Skunk is the recommended strain, and it's highly energizing, and it's about 2/3 with the THC up there. So there you go, Mandy Div. We're getting all right. UK cheddar is good, says the Crazy Cute Sunflower. That's her favorite cheese. From Under Cheese. From Under, yes. Pecan, thanks for keeping me straight, buddy. I will now. I'm high, motherfucker. I'm going to do Aquarius. This is for my friend Pecan. We are in. Oh, wow. Did I? Is this what I just smoked? What did I smoke? Hash burger? Is that what this is?
No.
Yes. Hash burger number 7 is mine. That's yours, Pecan.
Oh, wow.
Hash burger. It's the strain that I have right here. That's the Aquarius strain. It says
Hash burger. That sounds awesome.
I just highly recommend it right here. Lean into Hash Burger's savory, spicy, earth, and funk flavors as your soundtrack for late night brainstorms or creative chill outs. There you go. So that's Hash Burger, the recommended Aquarius weed strain on our 420 show. Hi, Jen, says FJM checking in. She says, as it should be. I think that's a comment about me being high. Terry, he's loving it. He's like, I'm high as fuck right now. I don't know where I am right now.
Is that okay? Yeah. I'm muted and off camera.
That's the it.
Put that down as low as I can.
that the code for our common game sphere? No, that's the tune of Funky Town. Who just dropped that on me? Who we lose?
Jen.
Jen, where you, Jen? I know that wasn't on purpose. Oh, she had to get off the phone. I thought I heard her start talking or something. She
got pulled over. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, she got us on show waiting or something like that, like call waiting. She got us on show waiting up in here. All right, I'm gonna do the Taurus weed strain for Crazy Cute Sunflower, who requested because she knows that I'm high and I forgot to give it. So here comes the Taurus recommended strain for. Let's see what they have in mind for Taurus coming up here on our weed strain horoscope right here on the Vibe. Let's see. Taurus is as follows. They recommend grape cream cake. These names for this fucking weed. What? Jen, you're back, girl. You back? You good? You're muted if you're talking. I know you're talking. You muted yourself.
Does Jen know she's got a squid on her head?
That's her hair, Scott. Jen, unmute yourself. She driving. She's on the phone. She don't mean to be on yet.
She's like, there's a cop behind me. Fuck.
Let's see this to get her attention. We can't hear you.
What?
I think I've had grape cream cake before. Let's read the description. You're craving comfort and a touch of indulgence, and the vibes of the strain grape cream cake have your name all over them. Rich grape vanilla flavor. This sounds good. That drifts into a cozy, relaxed zone. When you're done hustling and you want to lean into the softness, this one brings that mellow body hum that while your mind unwinds. That sounds amazing. That was amazingly descriptive, wasn't it, Scott?
Yeah, I want grape and cream cake. What was that one?
Yeah, grape cream cake. You got it exactly right, Scott. And it's high in THC. It's like 3/4 up there. It's on the high side of THC. That sounds delightful. Doesn't that sound good as shit? I gotta read that one more time. It says, what does it say? You're craving comfort and a touch of indulgence, and the vibes of this strain, grape cream cake, have your name all over them. Rich grape flavor, get that, that drift you into a cozy, relaxed zone. When you're done hustling and want to lean into the softness, this one brings that mellow body hum. That's another keyword that got me. Body hum, and while your mind unwinds. It's on the list as Space Nerd. Hell yeah, girlfriend. Let's see, Jen, are you? Jen, we don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, right? That we don't.
Sorry about that.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
I thought maybe you had to take a call or something like that. There you go. All right, guys. Now, did I miss any other strains? Did I miss any other horoscopes? Last call. We're going to wrap up this show and pull this train into the station. All right. I don't see any more coming on the list, so I'm going to wrap up this segment. We'll do them again on Friday because we like to see what the stars have in mind for us at the beginning, the middle, and the end of every week. That was the Wednesday 420 edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope. Let's get on with more fun with the show. Let's go and pull this train in. Let's go. Rock you like a horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. Here I am, forgetting to change all my elements back because I'm high and having a great time on BF Live 420. I'm super happy that Scuff with Shane has stopped by for the first time ever on the Vibe. I appreciate having you, bro. It's great. Had to come back again sometime.
I feel really privileged being up here. You know, it's pretty cool. Thank you for having me.
Awesome, buddy. Well, let me turn my porn/horoscope music over, buddy. Like
Sounds great.
You sound it's like setting the mood, huh? My porn. Let me see. Let me turn that. Find that off. Here we go. Oh, we got somebody checking in like last minute in the show, but we'll hang around for that definitely. Let's see. We are in Overvibe.
Yep.
That sounds like somebody didn't know.
Yay!
All right. Leo strain for Space Nerd. Let me go back and get that real quick. The Leo strain. Let me go into my weed folder right here and read the description of the Leo strain quickly from my friend, the Space Nerd. It says for Leo, it says they Leo. Well, why did I go down to that one? Gemini. Leo. It recommends. This is literally the name, guys. This is your strain, Leo. You asked for it. You're gonna get it. Green crack.
Nice.
Green
I've had that
crack.
before.
I've had that before.
It says green crack. When you're chasing bold ideas or gearing up for a big moment, let green crack fuel your fire and keep you moving. Jen, did you say you've had this weed strain, right? That's what we're talking about.
Yes. Yep.
Uh-oh. Right, you had that before? It says that it's highly it's highly energizing, and it's about 50% halfway up on the scale.
It's gone before you know it.
Yeah.
It's a good sativa.
It's gone before you know it's got the green crack?
Yeah, it disappears.
Is that I think why you got your hand up? You trying to get my attention?
I got a question. I got a question for Shane.
Oh,
what's up?
Oh, interesting. A question for Shane.
I don't believe I've had the opportunity to ask Shane before. I got a question for you, buddy.
Ooh.
What's up?
Oh.
Yeah.
If you had a gay monkey on your back, would you leave it there or beat it off?
I'd leave it there, brother.
Leave it
Nice.
there.
Leaving it there. You're like a gay monkey on your back. All right.
Congratulations.
Well, you know what? We got another friend stepping in, someone that's never been on the Vibe before. So let's see what they're up to, and let's see, maybe they can ask, Scott can ask his famous question that's been asked of many famous podcasters. He's asked it to everybody. Maybe he can ask this next guy. He's a friend. He's a chat family bro. I see him in all kind of chats, and he's never been here before. It's the Fat Pig.
All right.
Sweet. My friend, good day, I say to you, sir, the Fat Pig. How you doing, buddy?
I say good day, Bobby.
Hey, man.
Thank you for having me. I'm sorry for the delay.
Oh, that's okay, man. I asked Bobby Nick too. I don't think we have we have to get together on social media or something if you have something, or because I didn't have no other way to reach out to you, so I asked Bobby to forward you the link.
Yeah, he emailed it to me. I go through Instagram, but I can't get it hooked up on the computer, and then I had to hook this fucking thing up. I ripped it out of the delivery guy's hands, and
oh, did you? So you're like that recent? You said something about a new laptop or something too. You're that recent?
Yeah, is there any lag? Is the audio okay?
No, you sound great, man. You're coming through crystal clear. I didn't realize that we were getting your first experience on your new laptop. I saw you alluding to that or something like that, or said you were expecting one.
Yeah, no, I hit a little Black Friday deal and
nice.
Took forever to boot up, but yeah, I got a $600 laptop for under $250 delivered.
Awesome, man.
That's my early Black Friday.
Yeah, of course. You know that they're doing that all the time, Jen. They're like rolling out. I saw something the other day. I was on Amazon ordering stuff, and it's like the Black Friday week, like the whole week leading up to Black Friday kind of thing.
Ooh.
So what, dude, you're getting a Dell. You got like a new computer or whatever, right? Got a new. That's cool. That's awesome, man.
I think I'm gonna order another half dozen of them and resell them on Marketplace.
There you go.
That's not unheard of. Not unheard of nowadays, man. Well, that's awesome, man. Well, thanks for stepping into the Vibe. Like I said, I'm not always sure who's available like this time of the day. I know I do a kind of a midday show, so I'm glad once I found out people were available, I said, let's throw the link out and have fun. But what's your whole thing since we're doing a 420 show? Do you partake or whatever? I don't really see, I haven't seen you on screen much if you do.
Yeah, I'm grinding down right now.
You're grinding down, yeah. Like Scott said, grinding said, grinder will change your life, right?
Hell yeah, man.
Change the way you smoke.
Well, not only does it grind it, but it fluffs it. That's like gin. I can't believe you smoke a quarter a day. I mean, I'll take a little piece like this.
Yeah.
You grind it up, you get a big fluffy pile.
Yeah. I thought I got very good at like picking off a bud. I did it the old school way. You didn't always have a grinder, Scott, right? You just would have the bag open, you get your thumb and your finger, like Shane's doing it. You get your thumb and your finger in there, and you just kind of you learn that good finger nibble, right? And I thought I had some good game with that until I got some grinder game going.
Yes.
Take him on screen. Looks like he had to step away a little bit, so I'm gonna take him on screen real quick. just in case it's. But yeah, this is my little crappy grinder that I got to with the place that I went to. It's just a little plastic starter kit. But I need a good one, bro, that has like the capture thing. Scott, what do you got there, Shane? Let me give you one on that one shot.
Hold on, there we go. Tsunami. It's a little dirty. I haven't used it in a while, but
Tsunami. Oh my.
Oh, that's the multi-level one.
Love your background,
down
Shane.
To this part here with the screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the screen on the this part here, and then
Right, so it just
I got my
falls to the-
Keith little chamber on the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, like he was saying, somebody said it does have multi-layers because some of them have that multi-layers, man. You get that fine bottom layer, like you said, that Keith and shit and all that stuff. So there you go. Get that Keith sweat.
It takes a while to build up, but yes.
I'm going to the pot shop later. I got a multi-level. Yeah, I need to get something that I'll bring it back in. I need to get something that I want something to grind, Scott, because I want something that you can get it out easy. Like you said, maybe a multi-level, something that maybe it falls to a container or a slot to where you can just, once it's ground, you can just get it out kind of easy.
Right.
Because right now I'm doing the tap on the table thing, Shane. That's what I'm doing. Tapping that shit, scraping it old school and all.
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
you got to have a picker or your favorite. Got to have a favorite picker or a knife around you.
Oh yeah, that's always the thing. We're saying we got.
Knife.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh my God. And yeah. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna bring Fat Pig. I saw you like muted and you had to step away, so I just took you out for a second.
I just knocked my fucking drink over on the brand new fucking laptop. I'm sorry.
Did you, bro? Did you really do that?
Yeah, and it went under it. So I had to get like a whole roll of paper towels. Jesus.
Let me tell you something. I got a story about that. When I started podcasting, I was just using whatever simple laptop I had around, pretty much like a lot of us do. And I was enjoying a nice Tito's and pink lemonade, and I spilled the whole son of a bitch in my keyboard during a live show. I was so pissed. It was so hard for me to keep it together, Scott. I was like cussing myself. It was a show that we all started on. I was so mad at myself. And to this day, Pig, I have a strict policy against myself. No drinks on my fucking table.
Oh, like Perry.
I guess like Perry.
Yep.
I did it to myself because I was so mad at myself, Scott. I was like, all you had to do is not fucking put it on the fucking computer gear, you dumb motherfucker. So now I have a tray table like kind of next to my computer setup, and that's the only place my drink is allowed. It's like right here next to me. Yep.
Well, my 5-year-old porn box that I was using, I never spilled anything on that. That was dragging like
that always the way. It's like when you buy a new car and you never like put a scuff on it or anything, and then all of a sudden you get a new car and then get stone chips or shit that never happened when you're with your old thing, right?
If I drop out, it's because my battery went dead. I think I'm going to lose you for long.
Thanks, Scott. I appreciate you hanging around as long as you did and making the comeback for the 420 show.
Oh man,
this is a lot of fun. Like, we've never done anything like this. I mean, Jen was part of the 24-hour show and all, and we never had Shane on, and Pecan's become a regular. And now we got the Fat Pig coming in. I thought I was going to throw it out to Matt. I want Matt have Matt on, but anybody that can come through like this time of the day.
Happy 420.
Happy 420. I said it's 420 somewhere in my my Twitter. My tweet thing about this. Let's do JFK hit. Man, you ain't seen you in a minute. JFK Headshot. JFK Head Chunk checks in on the vibe. Headshot. How you doing, man? Thank you for that generous $2 super chat. And he says, wow, I thought Shane was Bobby on Ozempic. Bobby okay? It's like, Bobby okay over there? What the fuck's going on there? That is a thing, man. You do see some of these stars showing up that are like skinny and they just look like a whole. Yeah, that's Bobby Nick after Ozempic. And these guys are before and after pictures. So he's after Ozempic. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm having a Wackago Wednesday. I'm trying to raise a little money today. So that helps me do just that. Thank you to my friend JFK Headshot on a Wackago Wednesday. Awesome, guys. Well, Bobby Nick's not here to do his normal plugs. I'm trying to figure today is Wednesday, what everybody's doing after the show. The green crack, Space Nerd. That's right. You got to do that green crack. That's right. Like that green cake. Let me see. One of Rittenoff's favorite strains is green crack. It's very tasty. There you go. That's I like about this because when I see some of these in a store now, they won't look so kind of weird to me. I'm like, at least I know a friend that's kind of vouched for them. New person, who dis, says our friend Space Nerd. This is the one and only the Fat Pig. You see him in chats everywhere. A really fun bro and very generous. Thank you. New person. Who this? We got that one. Let's see. Scary. All right. My strain was skunk cheesy stuff. LOL. We have the fat pig. What strain is yours? She's writing them down. What you got a strain that you favor?
I have no clue. The guy delivers it. It's good. It gets me stoned. I don't
Really?
ask
Because
for
some of us
names
on the panel have like still dealing with the sweet pharmacist, and you get the weed flavored weed. So whatever works.
Well, I live in Georgia, so I mean, my guy brings it in a Lexus, and he's a wigger.
No,
I said that with a W.
We know. Don't dox your boy too much a little bit there.
Wig up.
I'm going to the pot shop later, says Mandy. Learning from watching you, BF Live. Let's see. You got the multi-level. I don't have anybody got electric grinder game like Space Nerd?
No.
Electric.
Never.
Anybody what?
Manual is
It's
electric.
electric. She says electric grinders are the best, Jen, is what she's saying. Space Nerd.
Oh.
Now you're getting into
No,
coffee
I've never had
grinder
an electric
territory.
grinder.
Has anybody ever converted a coffee grinder to just weed, man? Just put buds in it? I bet somebody's tried it. I'll look for it.
Have you
If
ever
not,
heard of
I'm
an
buying
electric
more.
grinder?
Wait a minute. Mandy Div says she's looking for some certain strain. I'll look for it, and if not, I'm buying more alien dick. That shit is good. I don't need to. This is not about your personal life, Mandy Div. This is about a weed show.
You got a cock in here.
What?
You got a cock in here.
Yeah, I knew it. See, there's a connection to everything. All right, Mandy. Scott, I'll send you a magnet. A magnet? Oh, to find the bowl earlier that you lost in the woods.
Yeah, it's made of metal, yeah.
Oh, look
It's gone, man.
Look for Scott's next short called Magnet Fishing coming here on BF Live. Mandy, it was General Cheese strains, LOL. Reporting for duty, General Cheese. Terry Nia is laughing. Mandy can confirm alien dick is greater than human dick.
You got a cock in here.
Let's see. We have Terry Nee saying, "You stupid pig." Wait. Terry Nee, don't talk about our friend like that. That's stupid. That's probably a greeting with you guys. Well,
yeah.
Now Scott's going
I
to
love you, little
now Scott's
bird
gonna,
motherfucker.
Don't lose your phone and leave, Scott. You'll never find that. You're really going to need a magnet then. Holy shit. Let's see. We're going to wrap this show up soon before Scott's battery dies. Right here. I love the video compilation that Kumia did of Colin Quinn knocking over his drink in different movies. I use coffee grinder for the big jobs. I knew somebody did a coffee grinder thing, see? The porn box, I have one, but it doesn't have movies in it anymore. Oh boy. Hoya JFK says the nerd. Who we lose?
Scott.
Scott. We lost Scott to the battery. His battery finally went. It's 4:20 in Frankie McDonald's neck of the woods. Hey, that's right. It is 4:20 that time. All right.
Frankie.
Let's see. Some people that buy expensive cars literally climb underneath the car and scrape a spot that no one sees to help with the stress. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. Favorite strain, JFK. You got to let Space Nerd know she's compiling a list. I've had green crack dabs. They are strong, says Mandy Diff. Perry's favorite strain is Don's Crack. Is that true? Is that...
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say it. Widow Killer said it. It can eat raw without I don't know. Raw without gag. I'm not sure who you're talking about. You guys are pros. Let's go. We're checking in. All right. Alien dick strain. Alien dick strain, you dickweeds. Says Mandy Divs. You can't say anything around a bunch of guys like that and not get a joke made about it. Well, there you go. Whoa. Space Nerd says, I'm an alien porn aficionado. Okay. And to that we say, yeah. All right. Well, what's everybody got, man? We're going to wrap up this episode of BF Live The Vibe. I'm glad that Fat Pig will come in, but let's smoke a little bit on the way out of here. I don't know if Jen can because she's in the car. I'm going to bring Andrew. Did Andrew drop? I think Andrew finally dropped. Wow, I can't believe even Andrew dropped out. So everybody that's here is here. Hey, Mai, we're getting ready to roll out. Gotta go. I have a fun time with you all today. Hope to see you again soon.
Yep. Report, Reenie.
Reenie, have a great day and enjoy those grannies next time that you're with them. They're talking about shrooms. I was going to say
psychedelics.
Crack, but I remembered his joke about waking up in Don's Crack. All right. Why don't we do this, guys? it is Wednesday. I'm not sure if Bobby Nick he might already be getting ready to start an afternoon show with Wendy. So always check out anything our boy Bobby Nick does. You know where to catch him. Bobby Nick 1978. Jen, do you know some places Bobby Nick's going to be tonight by any chance, or do you not? Or
I'm not sure what he's up to tonight, but I do know we need to get him to 1,000 subscribers. He's right there.
That's amazing. That Bobby Nick is
at 950.
All the podcasting that he does. If you got like another like a sub account or an alternate account, and you want to go over there and help boost Bobby Nick a little bit, please help. He should already be past 1,000.
Dude, I know, right?
And you can do that. And you can do that by going to right over there to Bobby Nick's page right there. To Bobby Nick 1978 right there on the YouTube. That's his YouTube channel. And the Bobby Nick Show, that's where he does his In the Lounge shows. Thank you to my friend Bobby Nick for stopping in earlier. I'm glad you did that. And thanks for being here for my 420 show and all the shows. And then Scott came back today. That was awesome. I was like, I'm glad he felt the same way. There was no way I could do a 420 show without my bro Scott Fitzpatrick. So check him out.
Right?
He's been doing Angry Iguana stuff the whole time anyway. We had so many things we could have got to today. We'll get to those on another episode of BF Live The Vibe. We'll get to Scott's Hole. You can check out Scott's Hole in the meantime, though, or the Angry Iguana channel right there, the Angry Iguana 112, and the Prop Master 69 channel. Thank you to my friend Scott Fitzpatrick. All right, now Andrew dropped out. Check out Andrew the Giant on No Filter with Andrew and Friends on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 7 o'clock East. And Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Let me pull that up real quick and give you Andrew plugs. Everybody knows where to find Andrew, but I'll cover him too. He dropped out, so thank you, Andrew, for being here today for my 420 show. Andrew. Always check out and hang out with my boy, Andrew. Thank you, BF Live. Great show today for 420. Thank you, Space Nerd. Thank you for all the energy that everybody brought today. Now I'm going to go around the screen and let everybody on the screen give their last plugs and last comments and all that stuff. First of all, let me say, I'm going to start with my friend Pecan here. Hey, Pecan on Pecan 420. Tell everybody about what you're up to, Morning High and all this stuff. I'm going to let you say it there. Pecan, last words and plugs, my friend.
Okay, if Bobby Nick does a late night show, I'll probably have a couple matches on not only his channel, which is Bobby Nick 1978, but also on my channel, which is Pecan 420. But also tomorrow morning, you'll see me and others on my morning show, which is the Morning High at 9:45 Eastern Standard Time.
9:45 tomorrow. Essentially, it's the fun hang the party show that happens before BF Live The Vibe.
Yeah.
And there is the Terry and E creation that Pecan mustered up over there at Pecan 420. If you want to see that guy wrestle, or like Wendy Pack or anybody wrestle, check out Pecan 420 over there on his channel, or check him out on Late Night when Bobby Nick premieres a lot of those wrestling matches. Thank you, my friend, Pecan 420.
Yeah.
Hey, Juggalette Jen, I was asking you about Bobby Nick because a lot of times you hang out with Bobby Nick on a lot of these late night shows. Why don't you give us some last plugs, last words, and tell us what you know or where we can find you with Bobby Nick or otherwise.
I want to help get my channel to 500 subscribers. I'm almost there. So that's going to be Juggalette Jen on YouTube. And then I just want to help Bobby get to 1,000 subscribers. If he's taking time off or whatnot right now, I want to help him get there.
And that's the Juggalette Jen emoji. Then there's a small version of Pecan made that up, and so I got that from Pecan 420, and that's an actual emoji. Yeah. Thank you to my supportive friend Juggalette Jen. I appreciate you being here and always supporting BF Live The Vibe and being here for my 420 show. All right, well, I'm going to go. I'll save Fat Pig for last since he hasn't been here the longest. I'm going to go to my friend Scuff with Shane. Shane, thank you, brother, for wanting to be part of BF Live The Vibe, for making me part of your banner back there, and all of your enthusiasm and support, Shane. Why don't you tell people what you're up to? Because I know you do some gaming stuff, and you've been hanging out more and more with my No Filter family. So tell people where you want them to find you.
Yeah, well, I do gaming streams on YouTube, Scuff Shane on YouTube, Scuff Shane on Twitch. You can watch me on both platforms. I also do the podcasts with everybody around, you know, like Bobby Nick and the whole crew. I got all the links on my YouTube if you go there as well.
There you go. So check out Scuff with Shane. He goes by just that right here on YouTube. I'm sorry I didn't get your link in the show today. We'll have to get around to doing that.
No, you're fine, man. No worries.
But I appreciate this chat family, man. You guys are awesome, and thank you for letting me kind of be the ringleader for this silliness and being taking part in the stuff we do here during the day and all your enthusiasm and support. Now, another guy, enthusiasm and support. I go right to this guy, Fat Pig. He always hits me with the "I say good day to you, sir," no matter what chat I see him in, man. And so, thank you for wanting to be a part of this show, and I hope you can come hang out again sometime, Fat Pig. But I know you also been hanging out with Bobby Nick a lot, have you not been?
Yes, sir. And I just want to say thank you for having me. It's an honor, and thank you to Bobby Nick for facilitating it. It's a pleasure to be on. I appreciate you having me, and I apologize for my tardiness.
Oh, no, that's okay, man. This is a 3-hour show, like a 3-hour tour. Yeah, so I was already expecting people to be coming and going. Also, whenever you can make it is good, and I'm glad we were still on long enough that you could make it to the first time to BF Live the Vibe. And that's why I say come back another time. Maybe we can spend more time on another topic or just hanging out or something, all right?
Absolutely, and if I may do one plug.
Fuck yeah, bro. As many as you want. Go ahead.
I'm doing an experiment. I have no post or no video, but if y'all want to like and subscribe to the Fat Pig at the Fat Pig on YouTube, if there's enough, I may produce some content. I have no idea what it's going to be.
All right.
or what it's going to do, but it's kind of an experiment. So if you want to,
cool.
Go for it.
That's awesome, man. So look for
thank you, Bobby. I appreciate
it. Fuck yeah, man. I appreciate chat, man. This wouldn't be nothing without people like you. And all these chats and all, and Pecan said it yesterday, man. He's like, he goes to other shows, not even intending to see people that we know, but you always see cool people like the Fat Pig or Scuff with Shane or Jen or whatever. You see chat family in the show, and that's kind of why I kind of coined that and said that. The Fat Pig, oh no, Juggalette Jen, oh my goodness, I thought we were going to wrap up the show, and we're going to end up doing let's get the Jen to find it. Oh no.
Shoplift with Jen.
We're never going to get out of here. Shopping with Jen. Ask Jen. We kind of did this. We did this on Saturday when on Pecan show, right? On your Saturday edition, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
That was wild.
First of all, what are you in Tarjay? Where are you at, John? I see a lot of red.
Winn-Dixie.
Winn-Dixie. So it's like it's a grocery store for those that don't know.
They
right?
still have those?
Winn-Dixie, yes, that's right.
Smaller than Walmart.
Yeah. So do they have like housewares as well, or just is this just groceries? What I know
It's
of
like
it, right?
one aisle.
Okay, so it's just essentially it's a grocery store. That's what I know of it. There you go. All right. Well,
Yeah.
how
Walmart's
about,
better.
Let's acknowledge Mai, because the lovely Mai steps in and gave a most generous $5 super sticker. Thank you, Mai. Thank you to my friend Mai. I appreciate that $5 super sticker, and it is a Wackago Wednesday, so thank you for contributing toward that. Happy 420, you pothead, says Terry Nee. Space Nurse says, thanks, dude. Thank you. Was there a cripple match between Andrew and Quad Pecan?
Yeah.
I'll let you answer that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like many months ago.
That was one of the first ones when we said, what is the one, your dream match? And everybody was like, oh, we got to get Andrew in one. So there is a cripple fight over there at Pecan 420. That's the only place that could exist right there. Thank you, Shane, for being on screen and saying in the chat. Thank you very much. Good seeing y'all. Man, I thought we were going to do shopping with Jen, but it looks like she bailed out on that. But we do have to wrap it up. Yes, Space Nerd, yes, says Pecan. Rittenhoff says, happy 420 to myself. BF, amazing show today to you and the panel. Thank you for your enthusiasm, man. Oh, geez. Look, Terry Nee's got a stiffy over here. I love all these new men on BF Live. Oh, Jesus. In here.
Hello, Frisco.
I thought he'd be jealous all this time. Thank you, Terry Nee. All right, buddy. It's getting gay, and he's not talking about Marvin either. He don't like propane. Fine, Miss Daisy. All right, well, why don't we pull this train into the station? All right. Oh, that's the Piggly Wiggly. All right, well, looks like Jen's checked out, but I thank everybody for checking in to BF Live the Vibe. Stream show 420, folks. We did it today. I made it through the show, kind of getting high and smoking up with you. There's Juggalette Jen one more time. Jen, I appreciate you being here, girl. But being that it is 4:15, I'm going to pull this train to the station. But I would like to go shopping with you sometime and have people walk around the store with you and look for some products one time, okay? But I'm going to pull this train into the... No, I'm not going to do it right now. I said we'll do it another time since we're already into hour number 4 of what is normally a 3-hour show. This has been fantastic. Thank you all for letting me do this for you, for being the kind of ringleader of all these festivities. Thank you for Scuff with Shane for being here. People that have never been on the show before, like the Fat Pig. And thank you for my regular kind of a Tuesday and Wednesday co-host, my friend P. Cunt, my supportive friend Juggalette Jen. These two people on the right-hand side of the screen literally add one person to the chat family, membership family every day, and I love and appreciate them for that. So, folks,
Love you.
we're not going to say thank you. We're not going to say goodbye because we don't really do that here on The Vibe. We're just going to
Smell
say
you later.
We're going to say, she says that. We're going to say bye for now, and we'll see you the next time we see you right here on The Vibe, folks. Peace and love, and 420
internet for
every
me today.
day.
I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.